Let's go. This was a real product that was sold. I don't know if it was good or if it was appreciated. What the fuck? The Jar Jar Binks Lollipop Suck Tongue Fail toy from Flickr. Oh, it looks absolutely vile. It looks like it's watermelon flavored. Looks like they put like little dots on it. The sweet taste of alien tongue. I think George Lucas assumed that everybody was going to be as horny for Jar Jar as he was. I think you're all going to love my new friend Jar Jar. We've shared lots of moments together. Literally did, yes. Right, where exactly were we? We were trying to get the tram working. I might need to start using hints soon because I have no fucking idea what we're doing in this game anymore. When a sweet treat and to shove Jar Jar Binks' tongue in your mouth. He's got a long tongue. I think people... I have seen lewd Rule 34 of Jar Jar Binks. For some reason, whenever I've seen it, and it's been from like different artists, like retweeted and stuff like that, he's always got a very prominent tongue, but also weirdly heavy balls. And I don't know what the link is there. Yeah, exactly. They tend to make him really thick and have like big pendulous balls. And I don't know why that's what they want from a Jar Jar. Because he's quite a spindly boy. Accidentally. As long as Tim Allen's dog tongue, though. We don't talk about Tim Allen's tongue. I don't think LucasArts games have true save files. Yes, I don't think they generally do, which is why I am never playing Sierra games on this channel. What kind of hog is Jar Jar packing? They tend to make it huge. Like a proper hog. Like a thick, chunky shaft. And I don't think I'm trying to think back to all of the Jar Jar Binks smut I've for some reason seen. I don't think he's ever cut. I think he's always a natural boy. Let's open this. I don't think there was anything to do in this crystal room. There's a lot of femjar too. Oh! Femjar is a term I've never thought of. Been in the game less than 5 minutes. The conversation has immediately turned to dicks. Oh, I don't want to imagine Jar Jar Binks' vagina. I don't know why, but that's more upsetting to me. I guess it's just that the whole nature of a Jar Jar Binks is just sort of flopping around. It would be like that one clip that everyone's seen of the naked skydiving woman. But all the time. Let's go down to the museum tram. Where exactly was Boy? Oh yes, Boy has left. He ran away. Or, you know, got lost somewhere. I think he went mad because of all the juice we gave him. It's really our fault if you think about it. We gave him lots of juice and brought him back to life. Bad quote. I wish there was a thing that could, like, highlight everything interactable. There's the Nexus there. We can get in the tram and go to the museum. What do we have in our inventory? We've got a tablet, red engraved rod, purple engraved rod. We've used both of these. We've got a bracelet. We still don't know what the hell the bracelet is. It's like a homing beacon for this device that we have, but I don't know what to use it on. We'll just walk around until we see something that happens. The exception from Sierra was EcoQuest, which is a weird hyperfixation of mine when I was a kid. I don't really know much about the Sierra adventure games. I'm much more familiar with LucasArts because I think they broadly became more famous to a more mainstream audience. Partially that's probably because of George Lucas's involvement, but partially because they were more user-friendly, right? Like Sierra-style adventure games, everybody knows how notorious they were for just killing you off at any point. Exactly, yeah. I was surprised during the Robin Hood video it wasn't always trying to kill you off. That one looked fun. It looked really good. I enjoyed it. I haven't finished it, but I liked it. There's so many life crystals. Can we bring anything back to life with these life crystals? Like if we just dump a boy in there? Like this tusk.
It won't do anything.
Oh, I forgot about that. Jawbone.
I can't use these two things together.
What if you use the jawbone with the tusk?
It won't accomplish anything.
That's fine. Thanks for being here. Oh, there were more cinematic stuff, like Full Throttle was like playing a cartoon. Sierra tended to be more like visual versions of text adventures. I definitely get that comparison. I haven't played many text adventures. A couple have appeared on the channel, but generally only really bad ones, like Board of the Rings and WizBiz. And have I done any more? Oh yeah, I did that one based on the story of Moses. Broken door, that's where we just were. Let's go outside. We can't do anything with this fossil, or at least nothing that I could see, because he wouldn't do this on it.
It won't do anything.
And there was like an adorable turtle boy over here who turned to slime when I put stuff on him. And I don't want to do it again because it looked like his life was a brief but intense misery. Can I take the loose bones? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, I need to assemble him like a jigsaw puzzle. Well, that's perfect. It's not perfect. That slots in. That'll probably go there. I need another arm, please. Is that an arm? That slots there. Oh, Christ, what a... Oh, no, I can pivot them. That's really bad. Okay. Your spine looks like it might go there. Yeah, that looks a bit spine-esque, right? That's a pelvis. We've all got him. Which way up does a pelvis go? Well, that's your coccyx. So if we imagine that's your tail, then your coccyx would go there. This is probably some sort of fucked up tailbone. Does it go there? Does it go there? I don't fucking know. I have no idea. This is probably there, like some sort of weird shoulder cage. How many legs did you have? Oh, jeez. Maybe this goes like here. Oh, jeez. That definitely goes there. Unless I'm doing this completely wrong. I'm very angry. Lowell glimpses at something entirely alien and instantly compares how it works, starting to see why they sent him up. He's just like sort of space Rain Man, I guess. Hopefully less troubling than the real Rain Man. I feel like that goes there. Hang on, then that would go like here. No, that I don't want it to go there. Ah, that looks like it broadly fits, right? But then where the fuck do you go? I simply don't know. Arm. Arm. Hey, that looks like two arms, right? Vaguely. Shoulder cage, what's one of them then? That's not a head, that's obviously some sort of tail. These are little spindle legs. There's a lot of them though. How many legs did this thing actually have? This looks like some sort of little shoulder boy. Where can this even slot in? I have no idea. Maybe this goes like there, and this goes like... No. No, no, that doesn't go there. I feel like I need a diagram of what this thing should look like. Because I don't even know if this Skull is on the right way around. That looks about right, isn't it? Eyes forward. Although it could be, you know, oh, no, the eyes should be facing a little bit forward. It looks a lot like an illithid. Any fellow nerds in the chat? Doesn't this look like an illithid from the Forgotten Realms? Hashtag relatable. I'm not sure it had toothy chops. I don't know either. Is there another bit of the skull somewhere? If that goes here, and this goes here, maybe? No, stop going sideways, you prick! This can only go here, or down here. At which point it feels like it should be here. I guess we are looking at the underside of it, aren't we? There are no nerds in this chat, only very cool people. I could be here for 7 or 8 days, by the way. This looks like it should fit. Or maybe... that? No, that doesn't fit. Give me a leg, please. That'll fit. Come on, that's right there. Okay. Maybe like that? Help me. That fits, because that's like a little... that has a little joint there, and this is a little joint here. So then if I can... can I slot this here at all? No, it doesn't slot! Okay. Fuck it, maybe this is the head. And then this is the ass. Where does the ass go? Maybe there? Is this looking like anything? I don't know if this is looking like anything. Nothing goes here, for fuck's sake. Maybe this is the ass. That looks like a pelvis-shaped hole. That looks like it could be an ass. Exactly, this is the problem. I don't know which way is the front of this beast. Okay, maybe this is the head. Then where does this go? Is that the neck? Is that like a shoulder? Is this the tail? I have no idea what this boy is. It's not there. Okay, this must be shoulder. This must be shoulder. But this must be like this way. And this must be here. That's starting to look like a beast. Isn't it? That almost looks like a beast. But it needs more fucking limbs. I only have like half the limbs on here. If you say so. Okay. Bones. Bones. Slot those fucking bonos in. There we go. Bones. More bones. Where do you go? The fuck is that? That don't look right. that simply don't look right. You don't need all your legs, do you? Like, that's greedy. You don't need all those legs. Thank God this thing has already died. This wanna go anywhere? That goes there, maybe? No, it obviously doesn't. That does not look right. Just throwing shit together now. 17th century museum curator energy. This is how we got the iguanodon so wrong. They just guessed and nobody checked forever. I don't even know if this is its ass, for fuck's sake. There must be some sort of hint or... Well, no, there isn't. You weren't given any clues on the color coding puzzle. That was a nightmare as well. Maybe the head goes further up. That feels like it fits. Right there. That looks... This bit here, I think, is relatively correct. And that joins on as well. I think this is kind of looking alright. It's the rest of this fucking nightmare that's giving me trouble. Like, where the hell does this go? What is this? Is this an arm? Is it a leg? Is there a notable difference in this animal? What the fuck is this? What is that? Is this another leg? You look insectoid. You mightn't have another leg. Ah, that's a neck bone, maybe. And then this is some sort of ass? Are you some sort of ass? You have to tell me legally if you're some sort of ass. That doesn't look right. Does it? That might look right. No, it needs to be, like, flexible. Are you some sort of ass? That looks like it could be an ass. But then where's the pelvis go? Not here. Or is this some sort of chest piece? Fuck me, I hate bones. It doesn't need all of them. What if we just did this? Maybe it had like a whip tail. I mean, we have to use all the parts. It's not like IKEA. They're not going to give you spares. I'll tell you what Lara said about this afterwards. It would so help if I had paid attention to what it looked like in real life. Like, as in, before it got munched. Like, I didn't realize I was supposed to have internalized what this fucking turtle looked like before it got eaten. I'm very annoyed about this. What if I exit? Right, we'll hope that saves. And then we'll maybe examine the fossil over here. Is the fossil examinable? Maybe it matches. Oh, it's got a long neck and an ass boy. Okay. 2 front claws, 4 little bitty legs, an ass tail, and a neck boy. Now we fucking got, now we're cooking with portals or whatever people say. So, it's got an ass boy, pointed this way. It's got a long boy for a neck. Like it sticks out a bit. So like that. Then it's got some sort of pelvis-y bit here and maybe this here. I feel like we're still missing a piece, like right here to tie all this stuff together. Maybe there. No, this feels like it needs to go longer out. Like, it feels like it needs to be like there, but then can all this come up a bit? No, they cannot. Grabby legs look wrong. Maybe they're meant to go out more sideways, like this. In which case we'd be doing this. Ah! I apologize for that noise. Where do you fit in? Not there. That's not where you fit in. Maybe there? Like that? That looks bad. That looks really bad. But is there a chance this works? These little nodules, the little flaps on its bones, feel like they're only going to impede it, but I think that looks about right. Head? I think the head's meant to be this far out, but it isn't connecting properly. But this can't go any further back in, unless maybe I swap it round like that. I'll try it. Don't turn to goo. Yeah, you flip the head. Oh, if I put it on backwards. Sorry. I know this is causing you excruciating pain.
Double damn.
Every time I do this, it's like unconscionable cruelty. However, Lo's bored, so you have to suffer, I'm afraid. What do you expect Lo to do? Just kill time whistling? Oh, fuck you. Just because it gooed itself? Maybe the head was on backwards. Hang on. Put that there. Oh. I'm so angry. That goes there. Then there's like a bone boy there that connects to the ass. Lovely. That's perfect. That's amazing so far. Then we get this boy here, which connects wonderfully, I think. This thing goes like here. This goes like here, I think. This goes here. Or here. Here. This goes here on the Neko. This goes here. That doesn't look great either. Neither of these head organizations look great. This goes here. This goes here. And this goes here. What you just saw is me speedrunning a boy. So, I'm relatively happy with that. Look at that. Do these look right? Are these arms on backwards? No, they don't fit backwards. Head is stunted. I don't know how the fuck to attach this head in a way that won't make it look fucked. Like, it doesn't go. That's the furthest I can put it. What about here? Maybe like that? Like a long boy. But it doesn't really connect like that. That's the closest it connects. A long boy. Flip neck. Yeah. That doesn't connect at all, so it must be this. It must be the longest spindly-necked fucker you've ever seen.
Dead creature.
Dead creature. Does that mean I've assembled the bones? It's no longer loose bones. Was that it? Dead creature. Because it was saying loose bones. Hey! Oh no! Why did I bring you back to suffer?
Gross. I'm pretty sure he's still hungry.
Was that implying I need to do it again? I just need to fucking magically bring back this poor creature.
Maggie were here, I'd tell her not
Shut
to
up!
take a chance
Shut
on
up,
swimming in the same
Lo!
water with a large eel that
I don't
may
want
or
you.
May not think of her as dinner. So maybe I'll take my own advice and stay on dry land.
You know who didn't have a long neck but would have loved to be brought back? Welcome, Weetabix. Vor and a grown man's arse getting carved with a knife. Stream needs a trigger warning. You didn't see it getting carved up, it was implied. You saw it in the movie. What is the purpose of perpetually resurrecting this poor turt? I think we're meant to be filling this boy up because he went, still looks hungry. Maybe poison the turt? That seems like another thing we could do. Like maybe we dust some ketamine on the bones. What's the thing that US police are frightened of? Fentanyl? If we dust the bones with fentanyl. I'm gonna try assembling the turtle again. I mean, Lo is reaching new lows. We know where the ass bone goes now. It's honestly, it's now just like quick maths. Like, you can just do it. Like, we know where everything goes now. Not there. It goes here, then here, then this arm goes like there. This goes like here. This goes... You can look and judge by the flaps. This goes here. This goes here. Oh my god, I'm like a puzzle genius. Some sort of puzzle genius. This is the ass bone. That goes there. This goes here. No, speed running. Oh, black people. Was that the cop thing? Yeah, okay. Dead creature. Let's feed another boy. I'm so sorry, turtle friend. It just wants to eat those berries. Why are you doing this? Why is it letting me?
Gross. Shame on you. This isn't getting me anywhere.
What? You said, oh, he still looks hungry. Ah, wait, this isn't doing anything. I'm just a psychopath. I forgot. Alright, well. Thanks, game. That I had to see that. Could we maybe take the bones slightly more inland and rebuild him there? And he can just eat his fucking berries or whatever in peace. Is that too much for you? Where's my German zombie boy? Oh god, I forgot about this. There's a panel here that I can't interact with at all. I can't open it. There's a lens, which I can move around a bit.
Work.
Yeah, you didn't do anything. Shut up. And a strange device, which has some sort of little crystal boy on it. It brings up a crystal D20. Maybe there's a D10. Whichever. So I have to do something with that. And maybe this is like me with a penoise kicking a machine to cause the lens to shine. Maybe that's a thing. In here, we can look at the displays. Maybe they have any clues, but the displays are incomprehensible. Like, what the fuck is that? Put a gem into a hole. The hole then turns into another hole. Then some ETs will give a griffin some snacks. And then pet them. And then that'll turn into increased productivity for all. That doesn't help. It simply doesn't help, game. I don't like the sounds. King bird. The Triforce. On a mountain. Then the mountain gets closer and is holding some sort of ankh. Then a tree grows. Then the tree grows too big and takes over the moon.
The larger moon is being eclipsed by the smaller one.
That's what you get from that. You are fucking insane. Which one of these we used for explosives or something. And we still have an explosive, I think. Being hatched from an egg? That's like a cell splitting into boys. So it might be an embryo. An embryo for boys. And then they become a plump member of society. And then I think this was the explosive one. So let's go into the library. Is there anything else here? Can I just start giving you shit?
Yes.
I don't know what I want to talk to you about.
Robins.
The metallic plates.
Still looking for more of these plates, Maggie.
While you're at it, see if you can find a big juicy steak. Or, I'm not fussy, a nice salad, or even a couple of grapes.
Is this the worst thing Orson Scott Card has done? Now, the answer is probably no.
How are you doing with your data retrieval?
I'm just asking
I'm
questions.
retrieving, I'm just not understanding.
But you're pretty sure it's their language.
I don't know. Just like the museum you found, I think this library was meant to be used by lots of different species. I think this language may have been especially designed to be easy to translate.
Oh yeah, we said this was
If it's
Esperanto.
easy, why is it taking so long?
Fuck
It's
you.
easy compared to translating a genuinely alien language that you've never heard spoken aloud. Give me a break, Boston.
It's still an alien
I think
language
I've
that
got
you've
a
never heard
handle on
spoken
a couple of
aloud.
the symbols, but I have to test it out and see if it makes sense.
I'm thinking that maybe we should consider teaming up again.
Why?
You are
I think the
so
answer to getting
desperate.
home is here in these displays. You go out and explore like you have been, and I'll work at getting us home. When I figure it out, I'll take you with me. No charge.
I feel like he's really weirdly and awkwardly hitting on her sometimes. And it's making me uncomfortable. How old are you, Lo? Because I notice you've got these white streaks in your hair. Now, so do I, to be fair, if I don't dye my hair. I've got very prominent white streaks in my hair. But you strike me as somebody who's in, like, their late 40s, early 50s, maybe. And she's youngish. I just think this comes across as strange. Any more thoughts on these glowing crystals? There's no I in team, but there's a U in fuck off.
I wish I knew how these life crystals work. Brink's probably using them on himself right now.
You know what he's
Getting
like.
some kind of high.
I just hope he isn't killing himself.
Maybe life crystal isn't the right name for them.
Oh, you're so deep. You're so deep, Lo. It's ironic because of your name. I don't even know if that's your real name.
I found this in the museum. Can you read it?
It's not the same set of symbols I'm finding in the database here. I don't think it's designed for strangers to be able to read it.
Any clue on those strange lights?
Do you think Brink's running off had anything to do with the ghosts?
Maybe he feels a special kinship with them, now that he's been dead.
You've all gotten very strange. It hasn't even been that long here, and you've already gotten strange.
Sometimes I wonder if we're ever going to find our way out of this.
Don't give up, Boston. We've still got plenty of time.
I forgot your name was Boston. Oh, that's so embarrassing for you.
Thanks.
Can you imagine naming a child Boston? You'd be able to sue them as an adult. Can't go anywhere over here. Can't really... I think last time we looked at these consoles, we broke everything. Because he just got angry and started smashing them with his man fists.
The screens must be part of one large computer.
Can you tell me anything else?
The screens must be part of one large computer.
Can you leave, Boston? Bye. I'm not going to touch her one. Maybe I will.
I've decided that has to be a control console for a data retrieval system. When I use the controls, different inscriptions appear, sometimes different languages. If English comes up, I'll let you know.
Bye. My headcanon is that they're all already strange, and the government rounded them up assuming this dig plan wouldn't work, and that they'd have to report them all dead. Oh me, oh my, how awful. I mean, they're deeply unpleasant. And you can sort of see the American government shooting journalists up into space to their death. That tracks. That doesn't feel too far-fetched anymore. Elon Musk getting in a beef with a Twitter journalist. Somebody who owns a blog, just shooting them into space. Can I use anything on this? The glowing crystals.
It won't accomplish anything.
Why? What about the canister?
It won't accomplish anything.
I can't really activate anything here other than the switch, and this might be some sort of keypad, but I don't think it is.
I can't use these two things together.
Fine. The lens. Examine it.
It looks like it might reflect or transmit light. Some kind of lens.
A laser's gonna come out of the device, obviously. There's gonna be some sort of laser beam, but I need to get at that panel.
I can't open it.
Examine it. I don't examine things enough in adventure games.
Looks like a panel.
I fucking hate you. What I wanted there was, oh, maybe if I could find some sort of flat device, I could pry it open, like some sort of makeshift crowbar or screwdriver.
Looks like a panel.
That's not as helpful. At least that would give me some direction in life. Oh, why do I only play things that frustrate me? I don't think it's to do with this yet, or maybe it is.
Cum gutters.
Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Am I supposed to assemble these bones and then put the bracelet on it or something so I can track the boy? And then maybe follow to where maybe other German boy is hiding or something. Like, that feels like some sort of solution, like using the bracelet as a tracking device. It's what I'm gonna go with, I've decided. I like the ambience. It's quite nice. It's kind of sending me to sleep. In a weird way, I find this game quite relaxing. That goes there. And then we just need to attach these two little leg pieces. Easy. I can now speedrun this puzzle. It's fantastic. Can I access my inventory here? I can't. But now it says dead creature. Can I put a bracelet on it?
I don't think I need to know where this guy goes.
Why? I hate it. I love when you have to solve puzzles and aren't sure why. Adventure games. Put a wire on it to, like, cut up the thing's mouth
It
parts.
won't accomplish anything.
Why? Sorry. What about a jawbone?
I can't use these two things.
What about giving it a fucking tusk, just as a treat?
It won't accomplish anything.
What about the fleshlight?
It won't accomplish anything.
Put an explosive on it? Kill the thing?
You just need a little something to make you complete, my friend. How about a little alien explosive device?
Oh, this is horribly cruel. Like, we've already brought this thing to life 3 times. And before that, we brought it back to life, like, partially a couple of times until it just oozed to goo again. And each time, we just make it die a horrible, brutal death. And now we've just implanted some sort of bomb in its tummy. Alright. Fucking light it up. Go hide behind the rock or whatever. Oh. I'm so sorry. It didn't look happy even then. Why are you shocked? You know what was gonna fucking happen? Well, what did that accomplish? I was expecting to see just a head float up, but maybe I can now go into the water? Take a swim?
Now that the water's safe for swimming, I
You don't know that!
what's in that underwater cave.
What cave? What are you talking about? The only monster on the planet. Fucking insane. These are the dumbest people on the planet. Or on this planet and their own planet. I genuinely think they might have sent them up here as some sort of, like, please get them off. Because, Jesus Christ. Oh. Every time I play this, it is the phrase Arthur C. Clarke for stupid people is coming up more and more. Well, maybe it's Arthur C. Clarke, but all his protagonists are morons. Today's trivia brought to you by LucasArts' girlfriend. Lara tells me Boston is voiced by Robert Patrick, brother of Richard Patrick, 9 Inch Nails' first guitarist. Ooh! I am a huge adventure game fanatic and I'm enjoying this playthrough, but this has genuinely persuaded me against buying it myself. He wears 9 Inch Nails shirts in T2 apparently. Ah, that's kind of fun. I mean, he's not very good in this, I should say. And I don't remember him being... I mean, he didn't need to be good in Terminator 2 because he's meant to be like an emotionless nothing. Anything I can interact with here before going in? This is a chamber, which we should probably... Yeah, no one is. Oh, this is pretty. An orange rod! That'll get us through one of these doors, I'm sure. And there's a plate. Yay! How many plates do we have now? At least a couple. I don't know how many exactly.
Another engraving.
Plates and rods for days. Which one is this? Blue D4? No, it's a D8. A blue D8, a red D4, a blue D6, and a red D8. That's easy enough. We'll get through another door. Anything else in here before I leave? Because I don't want to come back.
Nice view.
It is kind of a nice view. This game, it has to be said, looks really pretty.
Nice view.
Nice view. Whatever happened to the ginger mullet kid from TT? Lara told me I should play the dig for years, and I knew I'd get bored and wander off. I'm glad I still get to experience it, and with cool friends. Oh, that's way too wholesome. I know, John Connor's, like, wasn't he a bully? But then when it comes to turning him into the, you know, fake T2 cop, he's like, nah, dude, I don't know him, brah. I know the one. Was it his mate? I can't even remember. I'm sure he had that voice because it's set in, like, early 90s California. The art alone is worth a look at how pretty the colors are. It's really pretty looking. I think this holds up in terms of art a lot better than, and this is sacrilegious to say, a lot better than things like Grim Fandango, because Grim Fandango is looking a bit rough nowadays. I think people respect it more as a game, but as a narrative. But it's not the nicest looking thing. It's very primitive 3D. Well, we have a rod. We should go back to the tram, I suppose. Only topped by Monkey Island art, I think. Well, it depends on the Monkey Island. Some of them look really pretty, some of them less. I like this little 3D section of the orb. Yeah, not 4. They were going to the arcade to play Afterburner together. Is that a real game that I don't know? I know very few arcade games because I was never really in an arcade. If it's not House of the Dead or... That might be it, embarrassingly. I don't really know any arcade games. Was Ridge Racer an arcade game or is that a PlayStation thing? I don't know. Arcades had not been relevant for many years by the time I was a kid, I think. My dad would... I know I'm making everyone feel very old. My dad would talk about going to an arcade sometimes, like when he was a teen. But by the time I was a kid, it was like, nah. Why would you ever bother? It's expensive and pointless and not that fun. Let's open up this thing, although there's lots of sparks on the floor, so that could be troublesome. Was it a launch title for the PS1? It could easily be, I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Maybe I'm thinking of another one. It's like Sunset Overdrive or something like that. Okay, blue D8. Red D4. Blue D6. Red D8. D8, D4, D6, D8. I'm gonna forget this immediately. I'm so angry. Oh, I can just look at it here. That's good. Sunset Overdrive is modern? What am I thinking of? Not even an arcade game? Sorry for making everyone feel old. It's a racing game that everybody takes the fucking like drive aesthetic from, you know, the pink and blue gradients in the sky in a sports car driving through like 80s Miami. It's not Burnout. That's later. I don't know driving games. Outrun, thank you. Outrun. That's what I'm thinking of. You might be thinking of Outrun, which was cool as hell. You complete banana. I've never played any of these games. I'm not 50. Right, what was it? It was a blue D8. Which is that. Fuck off. Either that or Cruisin' USA. Isn't that an Al Pacino movie? Then it was a red D4. Lovely. Then it was a blue D6 and then a red D8. And that's it. I think. Is that right? Yeah.
Shut tight and I don't know the magic word.
Well, that's irritating, isn't it? I played Outrun literally yesterday on my Embernick, you whippersnapper. I've got an Embernick. I think it's upstairs. I'm very nearly at the end. I'm like probably like half an hour from the end of Super Mario RPG. The problem is it's gotten to the part of every RPG that I lose interest, which is the final bosses, because I don't really like boss fights that much. I find them boring. Okay, it must be this one. Same thing again. I wish this was quicker. My UI advice to the Ayla mouse. Make this a bit quicker. Wait, was that... Oh, I think that was right. God damn it. I'll just have to cycle all the way through. Because it's a red D4. Road Rash 2 was where it's at. I've never heard of any of these. I've never played any of these games. Perpetuate's channel literally dedicated to all games. Oh my god, I did it again! Well, that's because I've never heard of any of these games. So in a way, I'm the perfect person to experience them. Because I have no preconceived notions going in. I am an idiot. And so I will not know what to expect and I'll be experiencing them fresh. Like my most recent episode was on a game called Mansion of Hidden Souls for the Mega CD. I'd never heard of that game or the Mega CD. And people in the comments were a little mad. Yay! Orange door opens. Good stuff. Thanks, Nightbot. Oh, it's another tram station. I'm sick of tram stations. Although I'd like tram stations where I live. Is that something I can pick up? That little pixel? The single pixel there? No, that's fine. I had a Sega CD. It was 99% FMV and then Lunar RPGs. I looked up what it was during the research of the game, and it was like, it's famous for having a Sonic game, the Lunar series, and then 99% of the library is poorly received FMV games and Genesis ports. And I was like, okay, that's fine. You should play another FMV. I have one lined up. You'd be terrible at Road Rash. You don't have the gaming metal. I'm bad at racing games in general. Call that tram. I'm slightly fascinated by FMVs because they're almost always embarrassing and bad, but people really thought they were going to be the future through a very small period of gaming history. From like 93-ish to like 98 maybe. People were like, this is it. This is what games are going to be. It's going to be big name actors. It's going to be real people. It's going to be real video that you interact with. The problem is that it only really works properly for a very specific type of game, usually adventure games. And it's always so poorly done that it's impossible to take seriously, even when it's professional actors. Like Ripper. Ripper was terrible. Christopher Walken's great as an actor when he wants to be. It's got... Wasn't Karen Allen in that, who's in Real Things? Paul Giamatti was in that. It's shit. It's a terrible game. The closest you come in a modern sense is like, I guess, Contradiction, which is fun, but also still really bad. Like, it's fun in a charming bad way. Like, it's like, nah, you tried your best. But, you know, you still wouldn't call it like a top-tier experience. Anyway, let's get in the tram. Kyrandia 2 then. Oh. From my lip, your commitment to obscurity is genuinely wonderful. I like playing obscure, forgotten games because occasionally you find something that you really vibe with that nobody else has ever heard of around you, which is alienating, but in an interesting way. Like, I'm gonna say it, and people are gonna disagree, and people are gonna be baffled by saying it. Echo Knight, the game I just finished on YouTube, is my favourite From Software game. I genuinely really enjoyed it. I like it more than Dark Souls. Nobody's played that fucking game. It didn't sell that well. The sequels were only released in Japan. Like, nobody played that. It wasn't what put them on the map. Okay, I can call the tram again. I can go over here. Let's just nudge along to the outside. Echo Knight was the only time I've seen you revisit your Ghosts Aren't Scary rhetoric. I got really embarrassingly spooked. Oh, this is... Look, I was about to say, this is really pretty. And it is. It is undercut massively by the incredibly goofy tiny sprite of Boston Low in the background. That ruins it. Watching him go as he runs around. That's terrible. How the hell do I get up here? Lovely. Like, I'll probably play Echo Knight 2 at some point. I'm trying to take a break on YouTube after Mention of Hidden Souls from first-person adventure games, though, because I feel like Rumble. Of the last, like, 8 videos I've done, like, 5 of them have been first-person Myst-like adventure games. So I should inject some variety. I have some games lined up. Far Side. The Gary Larson thing. Oh man, I think I might have timed that well or badly, I don't know. But I liked it.
I ever did the wave all by myself.
I think that was meant to happen. I think I did well. Let's go. I can push a boulder. Oh, and maybe that'll make a bridge. Push it.
This boulder is loose.
Use a shovel on it. My god, I'm smart. It's actually staggering. I'm intimidated for you. And I'm on a plateau. Ooh, this is looking a little bit Rivendell at this point. With all the scheduling and audience thinking, does it feel more like a hobby or a job doing all this? I would say streaming feels more like a hobby still, because it's a lot more freeform. And it's unedited, it's so much less work. My god, you have no idea how much work goes into the YouTube stuff. But YouTube is the thing that actually makes me money, and feels, I think, more like at least a part-time job at this point. But one that I really enjoy. Like, I hate to say it, as much as I love Twitch, I would always do Twitch. But, I think I prefer YouTube at this point. Like, I really like doing YouTube, and I like creating something out of footage rather than just spewing a stream of consciousness like this. But Twitch is way more relaxing and so much less effort. Oh my god, it's so much less effort. So it's more of a hobby thing. Like, I don't do Twitch for money. I do Twitch because I enjoy doing Twitch. Whereas I do YouTube for both, I suppose. Like, I make a little bit of money from Twitch, but, you know, enough to keep myself in new games, basically. Whereas YouTube, I make enough money that it would be unwise to stop at this point, right now. Anyway, there's another strange device. Maybe I have to bounce lasers off each other. Also, Twitch is a fantastic place where I can just play games through. Like YouTube, it's very unlikely that the average YouTube episode will get like a finished game, unless the game is very short and I like it, like Echo Knight. I knew going in that Echo Knight was a relatively short game, and when it did okay, I was like, I'll finish it off. Same with Normality, same with Dark Earth. It's like, okay, these have hooked me. They got a decent enough response. I'll finish them off. But it has to be short, and it has to be like good return on investment, basically, because I don't know if I've ever really got into it. A YouTube video, the average YouTube video on the channel takes about 8 hours to produce. I don't know if that's short or long compared to what you were expecting. Guess it'll depend on the person. I've gotten quicker at it. It used to be longer. But also, as I've gotten quicker at editing them, the scripts have also gotten longer, so it's kind of balanced out. But somewhere between 7 and 9 hours to make a YouTube video. So it's a lot more work. Like, if the first part of a video doesn't do that well, there's no way I'm putting that much work into doing more. Even though you don't have to write a script, you take a couple of hours off, but it's still a lot of effort to record and then edit it. Because editing, it's a longish process. Like, I tend to record like 3 hours per video, and then chopping that down to like an hour and a bit is more effort than you'd think. But fortunately, I like editing. I enjoy editing. I went to school for editing. I like video editing in a big way, and so I like, you know, I think everyone is better with editing, no matter what type of content you make. Some people don't need it. There are streamers who are way better than me. I mean, obviously, but there are streamers I could name who are way better than me and do not need editing. Like, the stream is just a perfect package as it is. But even they are going to be better with editing. It's just that I kind of need it, I think. I think my YouTube is way better than my Twitch in terms of quality, because I can just cut out anything I like and do multiple takes of things, and oh, it's just a lovely experience to just make something out of like a pile of slop. Like, just taking 3 hours of slop and going, I'll make this into a formed video with a format. Oh, it's lovely. All right, what am I doing? Clicking the switch?
I should have turned on another light bridge, and it didn't. Bummer.
Bummer.
I guess when you abandon machinery long enough, it's going to get out of adjustment.
See, this implies that we've gone out of order, because he mentioned opening a light bridge, but we haven't done that yet. So I know that that thing will do a light bridge. Do you feel contained by how draconian YouTube rules? Not for me. Like, I have the censors of the swears anyway, but I don't really swear in the YouTube videos anyway. And I've never gotten anything flagged on YouTube for anything I've said. I know it can basically be random, though, so I think I've just gotten lucky, but it hasn't affected me. I used to interview people for a living, and sometimes it falls out of my brain. That formatted as a link there, and it was very strange. Let's go into the plateau. Oh! I want to feed you soup.
The way things have been going, I can pretty much bet that whatever that little beast just stole, I'm gonna want it really badly in a minute or two.
Cool. I used to write for a living too, if you can believe it, from my typing. I am terrible at typing. And I guess technically write for a living. I write occasionally interview questions for people at work. I do very, very occasional interviews on the radio. I pre-record them sometimes if other people are missing, but I will occasionally write questions for interviews, so I technically write for a living. And also, the average script for a YouTube video comes in at about 1,500 to 2,000 words. Ooh, a poll. So that's technically writing for a living. Which comes out at about 10 minutes of like, informational stuff per video. That's a big pole.
A
Why'd I
place
lift
for
that?
everything and everything in its place.
What did you just do? There's a hole as well. Ooh, and a panel. And a rib cage. Pick up the rib cage.
Scavengers have picked these ribs clean, but the animal can't have been dead very long because the rib cage is still holding together.
That's a good point. It's got all its ligaments. I can never quite remember the difference between ligaments and tendons. I think ligaments are for bone boys, and tendons are attaching the meat parts to the bones. I think. But I could have gotten that reversed. It's like how some people are confused by stalactites and stalagmites. That's me with tendons and ligaments. Look at the hole.
A small round hole.
Can it fit a cylinder? I feel like I say that about every time there's a hole in a game. It just lives in my brain. Rent-free, as the youth would say.
I can't use these two things together.
Okay, maybe put the pole in the hole? Why are you moving this pole around? I edit technical writing and I technical write. Oh, that's nice. Put it in the hole?
That doesn't fit here.
Put it in the cover.
I can't use these.
Put it with the panel.
I can't use these two things together.
Pull with rod.
It won't do anything.
Okay, put it down. I didn't even see the rod. Tendons and ligaments are different. There's that educational tag on your stream again. I think they are. They're both little stretchy boys that attach things together in your body. Oh, and a dowel. Are we putting together an IKEA
Short
bookshelf?
metal
Dowel. I don't like how you said that. I remember by tights come down. That's like a grosser version of what I was taught. I remember a geography teacher like...
There's something moving in here.
Oh. Oh, I love them so much. They're like little armadillo rats. They're very sweet. I remember a geography teacher saying, a stalactite clings tightly to the ceiling, and a stalagmite might reach higher if it grows, or something like that. And it's just like, oh, that's linked in my brain now forever. From now on, whenever I write something in chat, Sricha specifically is allowed to go no. I've never said that name out loud before. Your tendons are what moves your fingers. Your ligaments are what connects and stabilize your leg bones around your knees. I don't like thinking about this. It always slightly freaks me out when I'm thinking about it. That your fingers are controlled by like muscles down here, basically, and back here. And it's like, it's almost like you're puppeteering your own fingers. I don't like that. I don't like looking at my hands in general. I don't like seeing visible veins. And I can see like visible blue veins in my hands right now. I hate looking at my wrists. I can't wear like watches or bracelets very often. Not that I particularly like wearing that anyway. But I hate looking at my wrists because I hate the idea of arteries in there. Hands are probably the one part of my body I like looking at. Are you a hand model?
There's something moving in here.
I want to see the rat again. Righteous, pronounced like righteous, righteous. It's a weird assumed family name. Like Sam Reich from Game Changer. I was watching that recently. I was positive that was pronounced Reich. Oh, it's a little guy. Okay, you're just going to stand here, I guess. Why? Why are you going to do this? I don't want to kill it or anything.
Just unidentifiable junk left by that critter.
It's a little critter. That is an Americanism I would like to catch on more. Calling things critters. It's so cute. Okay, there's some sort of nonsense going on here. What's this dowel? Can I put the dowel in the hole?
That's a nice fit.
Yeah, didn't like how you said that. My great-grandfather assumed it around when he left Lithuania, presumably to avoid the ongoing pogroms. That is such a common story. Pale people... where was it? Paler people, especially if you see the little blue veins. It's like, what's going on? I'm quite pale. My hands especially have a lot of blue veins going on, and I don't like it. I don't like veins in general. I don't like being reminded that there's veins in me. Because, speaking of veins and tendons, there's one particular, like, gross out body horror, like, gore moment in a film that really got me. Because normally that stuff doesn't bother me at all. There's one scene in, I think it's A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors, which is an okay movie. But Freddy, in one of his little nightmare moments, goes and turns somebody into a puppet using their own tendons and veins. So, like, he rips out the tendons and ligaments and stuff and the veins in their arms and legs and makes them into a little marionette. And it made me feel sick. I didn't like it at all. It's one of the only times ever that that's happened to me. Oh, a cover.
A thin metal plate with a button on it.
Oh, ew. What does this do?
A thin metal plate with a button on it.
Isn't that how they drive the Silt Striders of Morrowind? I think it is. They use the exposed nerves, which made me feel so sad as a child. Because I always thought the Silt Striders were, like, unbelievably adorable.
It won't do much good to put the cover on when a part is missing.
Okay. So that thing stole the part. We need to trap it in here somewhere. That's simple enough, maybe. Maybe put the rib cage in the pin. Like, make a little cage. Like a little, what do they call it? A little snare?
Two things together.
Oh, come on. Do I have any string? I've got a rod. Use the rod with the pin.
I can't use these two things together.
I don't like you very much.
These two objects don't fit together.
I'm angry at you. Okay. Can I go over here? Back into the cave?
The last time I was small enough to get into a cave that size, I was 4 years old.
I don't remember what size I was when I was 4. I refused to use the Silt Striders when I played Morrowind as a kid. Needless to say, I never finished Morrowind. I love Morrowind. Morrowind is the only CD I still own. Hang on. I own a boxed version of Morrowind. I think there was a map in here at some point. I don't know if it's still here. The manual is still here, though. Yeah, I've got... Ugh. Got the CD of Morrowind. I don't have a CD drive. I actually refuse to use the Silt Strider. I just read that. I mix box games. I never really experienced them much. People are going to be so mad. I think my dad bought this. Or no, I think what happened is my dad got this with a graphics card. Because I remember there was a sticker on it that was like, free gift with a graphics card or something. So he bought a graphics card and it came with Morrowind, and I don't think he ever bothered playing it because he wasn't into Elder Scrolls. And I think he had played like Daggerfall and went, I hate this, which is fair. And went like, I'm not playing Morrowind. And then I picked it up like 5-10 years later or something, because this came out in what, 2002? Yeah, 2002. So I would have been 6. So, you know, not really old enough to play it. Saw an old WoW cinematic, and remember when I went to a midnight sale to buy the box set. That was nice. Oh! It's one of those games I'm scared of liking because I'll just fall out of the world if I do. I have put a shocking amount of time into Morrowind over the years. It's one of those games I feel sick at the thought of playing again. Like all of the... Well, like 3 of the Elder Scrolls games and the last few Fallout games as well. I've played them so much that I can't play them again. It's just too much. I want to, like, pin this up here somehow. Put it on the... Oh, maybe put it on the... Put it on this. Put it on the dowel, the pin. This is the game I got a GeForce 4 for. Remember the time I saw the trailer in the opening section with actual reflections? Or the water in the opening section. The mods alone, the vastness of it. I've never really done much modding for... Okay, now I have a hook. I've never really done much modding for Morrowind. Mainly just like...
balanced on that pivot.
Like graphical stuff? Like, not even much. Like just Morrowind graphics extender and stuff like that. You know, the basics. Because I still want some fog. You still want some Silent Hill fog to make the world seem big. I think Morrowind, if I'm gushing about Morrowind, has some of the best world design ever. Specifically in the way that it makes a small map seem huge, because everything is quite windy and valleys and what's it called, like, you know, caverns and stuff like that. You can never really see too far in front of you, and the fog helps with that in the same way that Silent Hill 2 used it and Silent Hill 1. So it makes the world feel huge. At least it did when I played it when I was a kid, and still when I played it as an adult. So I'd recommend not extending them too far. But yeah, I think Morrowind, I don't know. I've never really seen a mod for Morrowind that I thought added anything particularly interesting, to be honest.
The hook is balanced on that pivot.
This comes with the mod creation set. I have the second disc is the creation kit. Yeah, the TES construction set English version. I also love that Morrowind has the sequel to Arena and Daggerfall printed on the disc. As if anyone now gives a fuck about that. There are some people still fucking with a Daggerfall. Nobody plays Arena.
The hook is balanced on that pivot.
The
pole with the hook is balanced on that pivot.
So what do you want me to do with that? Attach a rib cage to it? What the fuck are you doing? Okay, now use a rod with it to prop it up.
If only I had some bait for this trap. But I'll just have to play sheepdog.
Okay. We've assembled something here. Daggerfall was a big deal when it came out. I don't remember anyone caring about Arena. Daggerfall, I've never been able to understand. I understand why somebody wouldn't gel with Morrowind, because Morrowind is dated now. I think it holds up perfectly for me, and I love it deeply. It is my favorite Elder Scrolls game. I love it. I prefer it to Skyrim massively. I prefer it to Oblivion. I love that game. It's probably top 5 favorite games of all time for me. But I can absolutely understand why someone would bounce off it. I'm like that with Daggerfall. Whenever I play a Daggerfall, I've tried a few times, both Vanilla and Daggerfall Unity, and it doesn't grab me. It's the randomly generated dungeons and quests. Like, in my opinion, nothing in Daggerfall feels crafted enough. Like, Daggerfall, a huge selling point is that the map is, I think, the size of Britain? Like, it's like fucking like 100 kilometers wide or something ridiculous. And in order to fill that much space, all the dungeons are randomly generated. Some of them you can't finish because of that. It's all procedural. Some of the quests are the same, and it's just, I find it so empty feeling. And I can't get past it. Whereas Morrowind is quite tight. It's a much smaller map. And it's more like there's always something to do around every corner. And I like that more. A scope thing, I don't think there'd been anything quite that immersive on that scale, but it's not strong by modern standards. Anyway, let's interact with the hole.
There's something moving in here.
Okay, that hasn't done exactly what I want. Okay.
If only I had some bait for this trap. But I'll just have to play sheepdog.
I'll have to play sheepdog. Okay, fine. I always have fond memories of the guy falling out of the sky and thinking weird bug, then you read his note. That's straight out of
A lot
Satanine!
of useless junk collected by that little thief.
That's where you get the scrolls of Icarian flight! Sorry.
There's something moving in here.
And I believe he has a Colovian fur hat that you can take. Can't remember his name. Okay, now walk over here. Whee, go over. Oh, I hate this so much.
Just unidentified.
Yeah, it's junk. Go.
Critter.
Interact with hole.
There's something moving in here.
Now go up here. Nope. Where the fuck is he? Did he leave? I think he left. Oh my god, man. Nerd. Oh, he's right there! Fuck me! It would help if I could see.
There's something moving in here.
You don't say. Guide him in. Like that. And like that. Okay, okay, okay. What about going here? Nope, that's not where I want to... Fuck! God damn it! Fuck! Can I flush him out this way?
Small enough to get into a cave that size.
This seems like a nightmare. I need to get him in there. I'm so angry. I mean, I don't even know if he has it in his mouth anymore, whatever wiring he's ripped out. You don't get to go near any more of these animals. Just step on it and then bring it back. No, don't click. Oh, put it back up, please. It's still out here.
I had some bait.
Yeah, if only you had some bait for this thing. I understand.
Just have to play sheep.
No, don't go back in!
There's something moving in here.
Okay, okay, okay. It goes out there. What if we go... I didn't move and it ran that time. What if I go right here? No, he goes straight back up. I feel like it might be at least semi-randomized, which is miserable. What if I don't move at all? Then he moves back that way. What if I keep not moving all? Morrowind Daggerfall discussion reminded me that there's a version of Temple of Elemental Evil coming this month that's supposed to be natively compatible with modern systems. I thought it was compatible with modern... It's on GOG, isn't it? Basically, I was thinking of playing Temple of Elemental Evil for a video soon. I think it's on GOG, I could be wrong. Because I remember my dad playing that as a child. Not when my dad was a child, but when I was a child. I remember my dad playing that game. And thinking, ooh, it's so shiny and pretty. And then my dad going, why is this fucking hard as nails? Come on out.
A lot of useless junk collected by that little thief.
Not that hole, this hole.
A lot of useless junk collected by that
the GOG version needs unofficial bug fixes and resolution workarounds. Are they doing like one of those enhanced editions soon?
That little thief.
Although I saw that they did that for Neverwinter Nights 2. There's a Neverwinter Nights 2 enhanced edition just after I finished it on stream. But it got like 2 stars or 1 stars on GOG. Everybody fucking hated it. But I don't know why.
There's something moving in here.
Okay, send it out. Then move over here immediately. Just stop it going this way. Just let it do its business. And then just stand here. See what it does. Shh, shh, shh. Come on. Move. Yeah! Oh!
Now I've got you.
Okay, he's not dead.
If I
Good.
let you out, you'll head for the place where you hide nice shiny machinery parts. The only trouble is, how am I gonna follow you?
Bracelet! Oh my god, it is all coming up Boston. Use bracelet on the critter. Yes! Critter with bracelet on. Now let it go, please. It's from Sneg, which is more than just compatibility fixes. I know Sneg.
Go, little
I've played something
Roam
released by
free,
Sneg,
wherever
I'm sure.
your little heart desires.
Sneg is like... It's like, I'll be sacrilegious and say I'm not really a big fan of things like Night Dive. Night Dive do like, you know, full remakes and stuff like, or Beam Dog, where they do like kind of full remakes and change the gameplay a bit, like they're enhanced editions of those games. That's why I didn't play Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition, although I probably should have because it's hard as fucking nails and bad. But I think Sneg mainly leave things alone and just like get it running, right? On modern systems in a nice way. Right, where exactly did you go? Terrible name, Sneg. Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced was Beamdog. Yeah, makes sense. Although, you know what? If it's just higher resolution textures and nothing else updated, that's honestly what you want, I suppose. Although, I guess, considering that Neverwinter Nights 2 worked pretty much out of the box for me anyway, what's the point, I guess? It's like, why bother? Like, why is it worth re-releasing in that form anyway if it's already fine and runs properly? At least hoping for camera fixes. The camera was absolute shit in Neverwinter Nights 2. I struggled with it constantly. And the one mod that I think was necessary as a quality of life fix was the one where you could, like, pre-program the buffs and the little enchantments and stuff for each time you rested. Because otherwise, it would take like 5 minutes after each rest, and it makes the game a lot more playable. Let's use the device.
It's indicating to the right.
Is that your right or my right? I'm going to say it's your right, because I was pointing over there. Bugs, including obvious ones from the original game, are still there. Yeah, I mean, that should be fixed.
The last time I was small enough to get
Small
into a
enough
cave
for
that
you,
size, I was 4
god dash
years old.
varmints, god dang varmints, boys. Ain't an Obsidian game without them, that's fair. I really liked that game when I played it on stream. It was very fun. I'd recommend Neverwinter Nights 2. I still think Neverwinter Nights 1 is better. It's a better game, but that's more hazy, the memories. Also, I don't think I'd ever stream Neverwinter Nights 1 because there's a lot less plot in it. Like, and a lot more reading as well when there is plot.
The last time I was small enough to get into a cave that size, I was 4 years old.
Do I need to shrink myself?
It's indicating to the right.
Keep going this way then, I suppose? Sad you didn't see Mask of the Betrayer. It was really... I probably should have, because I think it was possibly better than the base game. Yeah, there we go, better than the base game. Base game's plot is very generic, and the ending is only okay.
It's indicating to the left of me.
So go over this way. Maybe? Into this crevice? Oh, Jesus, another rod and stuff. Take the rod, I suppose. Yay! An inanimate carbon rod. Capcom did something neat with the recent port of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which I didn't know existed, where you can select whether you're queuing into matches with or without certain glitches. That's fun. 'Cause, you know, I guess with a fighting game, which I'm assuming that is, it's kind of important to learn those, right? I hate fighting
It's
games.
indicating to the right.
Like, I despise fighting games so much.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna stick my hand in some crack in the rock on an alien planet.
You're dumb enough in all other respects. Don't make it out like you're not. Can I go anywhere down here? No. Let's go this way then. It's a 3v3 tag fighter. I suppose the only fighting game I've played in any way, you know, seriously, or not seriously, but a lot, was Smash Brothers. Which was the Smash Brothers Brawl? Or Melee? Brawl. Brawl is the Wii one. And I fucking hated it. And anytime I've tried to play a fighting game, I just simply don't get what people are getting out of it.
It's indicating to the left of me.
Okay, so go this way. It's probably in that cave, is what I'm getting from this.
It's indicating to the left of me.
And if I go just to here in the cave, will it be indicating the other way?
It's indicating to the
Yeah,
right.
okay, so it's in the cave. That doesn't help me much. I need to maybe use the wire or the shovel to like scoop things out of the cave.
Sorry, friend, but your little house
Oh!
is about to get a big front door.
Good stuff. I guess it's just dirt.
That looks big enough to squeeze through.
I'd make it bigger in case you nutty putty yourself. There's very few ways that I think would be worse to die than nutty puttying. Oh, this is much bigger than I thought. Good for you, little rat friends. This is lovely. This is actually kind of nice, and it looks like it'd be very shady and cool. This is the head of the navigator for Monkey Island 1, but without the sassy backchat.
It's the critter's empty nest.
Okay, I'm finding it more and more annoying how he says critter, but I do still like the word critter.
It's the critter's empty nest.
Critter. It's sort of an inherently competitive thing. If you're not competitive or get stressed out by competing, I can see them being very unpleasant. I don't know if I get stressed out by competing, but I am whatever the opposite of a competitive is generally. Sometimes I play it up for fun, but like I was once described by a guidance counsellor in secondary school as chronically lacking ambition. And I think that very much links with a lack of competitive nature. I don't really like multiplayer games in general because of that. I don't really like cooperative games either. I don't like multiplayer in general, really. That might be it. But I don't like competing or cooperating with people. I like being alone.
It's the critter's empty nest.
It's like there was a period of time where every video game had to have a multiplayer thing, and it was a miserable time for me because every video game was like, it's a multiplayer deathmatch. It's some sort of battle royale. And I was like, oh, I don't have friends. Leave me alone. In Mario Kart, you just park up straight away and invite everyone to sort it out among themselves. I did kind of like Mario Kart. The problem was that as somebody who grew up without friends, Mario Kart was, for me, more of a solo experience. They were like, well, what do you want out of life? And I said, sleep and food. And they told my teacher I was being uncooperative. I had the exact same thing. Metroid Prime 2 came out during that window. I have owned two consoles in my life. One Nintendo DS Lite and one Nintendo Wii. I still own the Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo DS Lite got destroyed in like a mild flood in a kitchen. So I did not know what Metroid Prime was until I was like 20. Capitalism. What am I meant to search through in here? More critter holes? Oh, I'm back on furry Twitter. Can I put anything in the critter hole? Can I put my blue rod in the critter hole? That just sounds like Sonic and Tails YIF text.
It won't accomplish anything.
Can I go up here at all? I don't know what you want from me, game. Like, what do you mean it won't accomplish anything? This is where the holes are. Maybe use the device again. Oh, that was the key.
It's got to be right under here.
Dig.
This is where the tracker's pointing.
Dig with your shovel.
What if I hadn't brought this shovel along? No, that's not worth thinking about.
I don't like it when they try and get meta. Oh, the Wii does have the Metroid Prime trilogy. Oh, that's fun. It updated the first two games with Wii IR aiming.
Took off down one of his tunnels.
I like that because the one thing I think the Wii was really good at was aiming. It's how I experience, and people are going to be furious when I say this. It's the only way I've experienced Resident Evil 4, and I really liked Resident Evil 4 as a child. But I experienced it with Wii aiming, which made it way easier. Like, an unbelievably easy experience. Whereas, I believe the original experience is more, like, difficult and survival horror-y. Loved it. Same with Twilight Princess, which is my favourite Zelda game, and it's partially because it is so easy to aim the hookshot and the bow and everything like that on the Wiimote system that they use for that game. I genuinely love how that game controls using the Wiimote and nunchuck, and that's not generally something I say because it's very rare that I prefer to control a game by waving a stick in the air. I maintain that the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, arms crossed at the wrist on your lap, is the single comfiest gaming setup. 2% Wiimote, 95% Midna. Midna might have been my sexual awakening as a child. I do love Midna. And then I remember being, like, faintly disappointed when she turned, like, humanoid at the end. Maybe says something about me. You actually had a blessed experience. RE4 Wii is terrific. My dad loved it, and then I played it as well. But I really liked that game. It was really fun. The aiming is why I liked Resident Evil 4 VR. My dad made me play that as well one Christmas a couple of years ago. Yeah, 3 or 4 years ago maybe, when my dad still lived in the country. they moved to Spain. But I was over for Christmas and my dad was like, I got an Oculus Quest or whatever, or an Oculus Quest 2 or whatever the fucking one was. It was like, look, go play this like dumb Star Wars demo, and I was like, whatever. And he was like, I've got Resident Evil 4 VR, and I was like, okay, that could be fun. And I remember just like going up in VR and going into that first village and petting cows and going, this is the future. And then I took it off after about an hour and a half and felt dizzier than I've ever felt in my life. I don't think VR is the future. I don't really like VR very much. Like everybody's experience of VR, my dad used it a lot for about 6 months and then went, I'm done. I've played everything that's ever come out for VR now, and I'm underwhelmed. Or maybe not underwhelmed, just whelmed. So I'm done with it for a few years. And does anybody even really release anything for it anymore? Used it a lot for porn. I remember the first time I moved in a game in Resident Evil 4 VR, I almost fell over. I can't even remember what movement I used. Because there's a couple of different ones you can use, right? You can do the teleport, or you can do the using the sticks. I might have used the sticks, and it makes you feel like you're strapped to a shopping trolley. I can't remember. I got dizzy after 20 minutes. They're trying not to make it niche, and I think it's fundamentally incompatible with the human body. I think it will always be niche, unfortunately. But, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they'll figure it out. It's just... I've never played anything on VR that's wowed me. I've played the tech demos, and I've played the stuff because my dad was always like, you should play this, it's fun. And then I was like, yeah, it is fun, but not as like a main thing. I'd still rather be looking at a screen, to be honest. They call it getting your VR legs. It has snap turning and smooth turning options. Ooh, I do remember when I played Resident Evil VR, I think they patched it, but you had to slap your chest quite a lot in order to... Because I thought it was quite cool, and then I sort of read later on why it was an issue. In order to use your weapons, you have to, like, bring your shotgun out from over your shoulder. So you, like, reach back, grab with your little hand controller, bring it out, and then you have a shotgun in your hand. You go down to your belt, pull out the... Or like go under your arm to pull out the thing, the pistol. You you know, you strap grenades to your chest or whatever. But there was like some mechanic in it involved you like basically doing that a lot. And I read that basically if you have breasts, it was a fucking nightmare. Because it was like, yeah, you have chest, belt and back slots. And it was like, you had to like smack your boobs a lot basically, and people's boobs were hurting. And I was like, oh yeah, they really didn't test with women, did they? It's like seat belts. It's amazing for digital sculpting. That I could absolutely see that. Games very much a novelty. They do the waist holster now. Lola's good at Beat Saber. Beat Saber looks fun.
Now
Beat Saber looks like good
door.
for exercise, for nerds. You know, like nerd exercise where they have to gamify it, but it looks fun. I imagine I'd get the same vibe out of Beat Saber as I did when I was playing a lot of Audio Surf. Does anybody remember Audio Surf? I played a fuck ton of Audio Surf. It's barely a game. First and last time I did VR was an arcade in the mid-90s where you stood in a personal enclosure. One of the eye monitors was out of focus and we had no idea what we were supposed to be doing. That'll do it for me. It's moved on a bit, but honestly, not that much. If you want a similar experience with guns instead, Pistol Whip is exceptional as well. There was an 8-year-old playing VR in his front garden the other day on a main road. I felt sorry for the poor sausage. Aww. That's very sort of on-the-nose political satire or social satire. Audio Surf was entertaining, just seeing how crazy of a song you could throw into it. Yes, I remember playing a lot of Iron Maiden. I was just very into Iron Maiden at the time. Let's put the machine part in here.
Now, with any luck, this will work.
Yay! And then put the panel back on the thing. With the
Now
button.
let's get this thing closed up and see if it works.
I like how I'm an alien machine technician now.
Open sesame.
Yay! I thought I broke it for a second. Good. Oh my. Another rod! The main use I've seen that it really excels at is digital sculpting.
Another one of these engraved sticks.
Knowing my dad, it probably gets brought out once every 2 or 3 months to look at novelty pornography and then put back in the box for a while. That's what I imagine the Oculus Quest is doing at his house. I've pressed a button. It did nothing. Can I look at these twin scepters? Frotting? Is this a euphemism?
The scepter seems to have an electrical charge.
Okay. Lovely. I even started to pair up AudioSurf with the Needs More Cowbell website to make unholy concoctions. Jesus. I hate that I got so sick of that meme. My dad, again, I keep bringing up my parents. My parents were obsessed with that meme. I guess, was that before memes? When is that from? But the More Cowbell thing.
I can see outside.
I think it was because I got really into Blue Oyster Cult at one point, and they were like, oh yeah, from the More Cowbell sketch. Oh, a plate! Lovely. Good stuff.
I can see outside.
Would you like to put something in the crack in some way? I don't know. We'll just go, I suppose. I think we've got stuff we can use now. That's good. It's back when we'd call it viral. Oh my god, have you seen this viral video? Oh, that made me feel ancient. Hey, I saw this new viral video on Ray William Johnson's show. do you wanna watch this with me? Suddenly everyone turns to dust. Let's go back here. I think we can go all the way home. Home. I guess this is where we live now. Ugh. Fucking equals 3. I think he might still be doing stuff. Which is like finding like one of those Japanese soldiers who thinks the war hasn't ended on an island. Just snapped and everyone over 35 crumbled. Oh, I think I used to watch a little equals 3. I wasn't immune to it. I was very young at the time. That's my excuse. What's yours? Oh, we're back in the ball. I like the ball. I want to be in the ball for a while. My comfort orb. Do you guys remember colon L? I do not. Joke's on you, my back has already crumbled. I have not had back pain since the one time I had back pain. Which is nice, because I dread it now. I need to actually, like, take care of my body more, probably, and do stretches. I think the one we hadn't used was the green rod. So let's go plug this green rod in. Although I still don't know anything about this fucking light path. We might be missing that. Or when this meant sunglasses and then some sort of emoji. I called them emoticons for a long time. I know they're different things, but I used emoticon for everything for a while. I am old, and I'm only getting older. I remember when I still get mocked for how I type on my phone, particularly. When I type on my phone, I have to really stop myself from doing the old person typing. I hold it in my left hand like that. I mean, I can just have my phone. I hold it in my left hand like this and type with my index finger like this. Instead of doing what the youth do in their cool modes where it's all thumb action like that. I've been trying to pivot into that, and it is quicker. But I've got fucking horrible clumsy thumbs. Bet you fucking sign texts off. I do not. Well, sort of. I don't know when this started or why it's continued, but literally every message I send or receive from Emma ends in a smiley face. Looking back in my WhatsApp messages to Emma, every single one ends in a smiley face, which I guess is like a sign off in some way. Anyway. My mum adds the look over the top of her glasses while typing layer. I mean, not to make it weird, but that could be very hot. Hope all is well with you and the family. Speak soon, Dreya. Right, let's look at what this is. This is blue D20, green D6, blue D4, green or red D20. All right, blue D20. That's like right here. I've already forgotten. What was the next one? Green D6, blue D4. Green D6, blue D4. Green D6, blue D4. I've already gone past a D4, haven't I? Oh my god, I'm dumb. Blue D4. If you're into retired women in their 70s, she's single. I mean, it depends. I've said it before and people have been mad. Betty White at like 99 could obviously and 100% get it. And we mentioned her before. I know she's evil. Helen Mirren's in her 70s. Is Jamie Lee Curtis in her 70s? Susan Sarandon definitely is. I'm just saying some people age gracefully. Right, what's the last one here? Red D20, which should be right here. Oh, for fuck's sake. That is right, isn't it? Oh, is there another door? That's very annoying.
Why didn't it work?
Oh! That implies that it should have worked, but these sparks are causing it to not work. There we go. Martha Stewart is 84? I don't think I've ever seen a picture of Martha Stewart. I know that she and Snoop Dogg play around, right?
Cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
I think she's like an American icon, and I know she went to prison for insider trading, but so does everybody.
It won't do anything.
I bet Dreya would like that what's-her-name grandmother with the baseball bat from Dan to Dan. Enna may be damned. I have no idea who this is, but maybe. Gold set. How would I repair this? Sparks. Can I just examine them in any way?
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
Okay, so repair it. I don't know how you want to repair it. Maybe put the silver scepter in there.
It won't accomplish anything.
Maybe put the wire in there.
Always attach the jumper cables to the dead battery first.
Okay, so I think what it's saying here is that it wants some sort of power source.
The coarse wire might ruin the scepter. The coarse wire might ruin the scepter.
What the fuck are you talking about? So we need to like combine these maybe?
These are similar, but they don't seem to fit together.
And then use them as a battery to open that door. But the coarse wire...
It's a glowing blue rod.
Of course it is. What about this then? Is this a battery too?
Tying the wire to this artifact might damage something.
Okay. I hate you. I really do. I don't like you at all as a person. Attach it to the tablet?
There's no place to attach the wire.
No place to attach the wire. Why are you going more and more Owen Wilson the longer you stand here? You're going too Owen Wilson.
The coarse wire might ruin
the coarse
scepter.
Wire. Maybe I have to wrap them in something first? Do they go in the blue crystal?
I don't believe the scepter can power the light source.
Why? Maybe just use this with this.
I can't use these two things together.
Okay, I mean, we know vaguely what you want from me here. I need to wrap this around this and then charge it with the sparks and then use it to plug into the panel. Because that'll work. What about this column? Maybe I can do something with that?
I can't use these two things
The
together.
wire's too coarse.
It won't do anything.
I just hate how coarse the wire is. I mean, in general, it's got to be said, old people, they're doing better than they ever have. Like, there's some really hot old people around. Emma mentioned recently, we watched The Naked Gun. Emma turned to me about halfway through and said, Liam Neeson is hotter now than he has been ever, I think. And I went, I see it. I don't know if I necessarily agree, but I get it. And then the same with Pierce Brosnan. She saw that one picture of Pierce Brosnan at Wimbledon. you know, with the twirly mustache, and went, he is hotter than he's ever been. And I was like, yeah, I get it too, I think. At least I see the opinion.
Doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay toilet.
Stop quipping at me. It's a fun little thing. The creator wanted to have a shonen, with a girl as the main character. Publisher said you can't do that, so he made a boy a co-protagonist, and then sneakily made the focus more about the girl. Ooh. Brosnan is going to be... yeah, he's like 73 or some shit. Speaking of Long Good Friday, he plays a coquettish honey trap for the IRA in that movie. I think it's his first role. We showed that earlier. He plays the sexiest IRA boy who has to lure, like, gay boys to their doom. I forgot he's in that. It's a small role, but he's in it. We both pointed at the screen and went, Is that a nearly nude Pierce Brosnan trying to be sexy? Yes, he's the boyish bait boy. Exactly.
Maybe the combination is right, but there's something wrong with the control panel.
I know there's something wrong with the
Maybe it isn't
fucking
getting
control
any
panel.
power.
It's not getting any power. Can I plug the wire in here?
There's nothing to attach it to.
Why?
It won't accomplish anything.
Is there anything else to attach here? Sealed door panel? Can I rip open the panel? I simply don't know. And he said something about a light bridge, which is kind of implies that we were supposed to do something with that thing over there. You sound like Grindelbin from Adventure is Nigh when you do that Owen Wilson voice. This sounds like some sort of Dungeons & Dragons podcast that I'm not aware of. Wow. Gonna pour glowing crystals on it? Will that do something?
I can't use these two things.
Turned into a Morlock there, sorry. I had something of a crush on David Duchovny around Californication. Didn't see the appeal when he was doing X-Files, but in his mid-40s and 50s, absolutely. It's Second Wind's game with Jack Packard DMing. I know that name, but I actually don't listen to that many D&D podcasts. I think I used to listen to more. I know it's sacrilegious. I could never really get into Critical Role. I've been thinking of loading up Dimension 20. I've watched quite a bit of the show Game Changer recently, and I think Brennan Lee Munnigan seems funny, but I don't know what the vibe of it is. Is it very serious? I'd like a little bit of comedy and self-awareness. Oh, what do I do? Sorry, I'm freaking out. Museum train? Maybe there's something else I can do with this fucking light source over here now. I think my favourite, and this is, again, very cringe, younger millennial of me, but I think the best time I might have had with a Dungeons & Dragons podcast is the first series of Adventure Zone with the McElroy boys. The rest of the series, in my opinion, all garbage, all unlistenable. I hate them all. I've tried them all. I hate them all. I gave up eventually. But that first series I really enjoy. I really, really liked it. I thought it ended really well. It was very funny and interesting as it went along. Other than that, I like High Rollers. I like when Mystery Quest does stuff, but they don't really do D&D. D&D specifically, it might just be those two. I can't charge anything here. This is not the answer. I'm kind of just lost. It was right up here. What could I use to get this fucking panel open? The shovel on the panel. Prise it open.
I can't use these two
Oh, I
things.
really thought he was going to do something with that animation. I really thought so. Oh. We're in a fortunate time where actors in their 60s get to look more attractive, whereas in the 80s, once they hit 40, they were bald, fat, and with liver spots. Yeah, people age significantly better than they used to. The only TTRPG I'd ever have considered DMing for is Paranoia, but I've never actually played it. I am DMing, currently, some Dungeons and Dragons for people, and I'm enjoying it. I don't know if I will ever do it again. I probably will, but like, I don't know when, but like, it's a fun time. I'm enjoying it. It's less nightmarish than I anticipated it being. I think my favourite of the systems that I've played is, not that I've played many role-playing systems, I think my favourite's probably Cthulhu. I really like Call of Cthulhu. It's just so simple to play. I really enjoy it. But I like D&D. I'm playing 4th edition, which nobody likes, but I'll defend it. I enjoy playing it. Open it with the jawbone? I mean, I don't have many other things that I've found.
Together.
Fuck off! What do I do with the Switch? Arrgh! I've heard of Paranoia, but I don't actually know what it is. I've just heard people talk about it. Put these down here. This can be like the battery layer, because I think these are all going to go together. This random scrap fucking shit can go over here. Well, tools can maybe go over here. You know I'm getting desperate when I'm doing inventory management. Yeah, that looks about right. That's managed now. Break it open with a tusk?
It won't do anything.
Use the blue crystal on the strange device.
It won't accomplish anything.
I'm always saying that. Use the silver scepter on the device.
I can't use these two things.
Use the
together.
gold scepter on the device.
It won't do anything.
Use... Oh, we never got the bracelet back. What does this do now?
There's a signal here, but I'm not getting a clear reading.
Oh,
It doesn't point in any direction.
we might be gone forever. That critter might just be living its best life somewhere in the core of the planet. Just smash a fucking ribcage onto it. Use the flashlight on it.
It won't.
It's about
accomplish
light,
anything.
like light's doing something. Maybe I can do this with the lens.
It won't accomplish.
I hate you! I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you! Okay, I'm calm. I'm relaxed. I'm calm. This is why I can't play competitive games. If I get like this when I'm playing basically with myself. Although with an adventure game, it's really you against the game to see who can headbutt each other to death first. Like, I've not used any hints thus far. And I feel the toll that's taking on my mental health. Like, what the fuck do you want from me, man? I can't open any other doors. There's something... He mentioned something about a light path. Some sort of light bridge. But he mentioned that saying like, oh, this should have done a light bridge like that other one. Which implies that we have the materials or means to make this light bridge work. And that's probably what this is. Probably like goes from here to like bounces around and makes a light bridge. Unless this isn't the light bridge at all. It's just some extra thing with light and lenses. Wham! Wham! I have no idea what you are. Once again bogged down in an ancient point and click. Get in the fucking tram. Walk quicker, low. He really takes his time on these stairs. He wants you to luxuriate in it. Can I skip this if I press space? No, that pauses it. Good to know. Escape. Hey, it does. Good stuff. No double click to run. It wasn't invented yet. I can skip transitions, which is nice. You can put together a joke in your own head about that. What was in the dark tunnel? That's just the crystal caverns again. I don't think we have anything else we can plug into the crystal caverns. But I don't really know what to do with the crystal caverns. I'm very calmly and serenely crocheting a very soft little bunny while you scream and dig. It's nice. I do love buns. I watched an episode of Father Ted recently. It was just on in the background, involving rabbits. And Emma and I sat down for a few minutes and watched it and went, we should get rabbits. Because they're unbelievably cute. Maybe we should just have like 50 rabbits wandering around. Because it turns out rabbits are cute. Who knew famously cute things were cute? Why am I picking these berries? Maybe I can put wire to this.
The coarse wire.
Sorry, I forgot about the coarse wires. You can't put the coarse wires on that.
Use these two things together.
The wires are too coarse. You need some sandpaper to sand down the wires. Make them less coarse. Do they still regularly air Father Ted in Ireland? Probably. I haven't watched Irish television in a very, very long time. That's where Jack yells hairy Japanese bastards. Yes, he does. What do you mean the show might be problematic? Well, that one's funny because it's just confusing. Unnervingly good Owen Wilson. Please help. What about this blue rod?
It won't accomplish anything.
I'm always saying that. It was stupid of me to try.
Tying the wire to this artifact might damage something.
Why? Linehan got arrested at Heathrow and now the Met are like, we should change the law. Yeah, I saw that. Got arrested for all his horrifying hate speech and like throwing shit at kids and, you know, all that horrible shit he does. And then British politicians and police are like, we should change the law so you're allowed to do that, actually, because we like him. Because that country needs to sink into the sea soon. My first family pet was a rabbit. She was a mini lop and an absolute sweetheart. Our second rabbit got the nickname the Attack Bunny, and our vet was scared of her. My dad had a rabbit when he was a kid, and he described it as terrifying and huge, and that it would attack the local cats. Which is kind of funny. He was like, it's not really the stereotype you expect when you have a rabbit. That's a hare. Adopt us. Wire on the glowing crystals.
Too smooth for the wire to hold.
Oh my god, that's too smooth. If only I could transfer the coarseness of the wires to the smoothness of the crystals and switch them around. Then the smoothness of the wire would be able to slip over these scepters, and I'd be able to use these coarse crystals whenever I liked.
The coarse wire might ruin the scepter.
I think I'm going insane. I think my brain might be melting. Maybe I can hand in the plates to her. Do I have any more plates to give you? I didn't check last time. Oh. Even our sleepy little town is having the flag argument. Oh no, it's spreading. Take us away from this hell. French lops are massive, as are the Flemish giants. I think the Flemish giants are the ones that kept fucking on Teletubbies. I believe. Because if you don't know, some Teletubbies lore coming at you now. The Teletubbies suits are like 8 feet tall. They're huge. They're comically large. They're 8-9 foot tall. The person in the suit, their head is like here in the chest of the Teletubby. Real horrible experience for them, apparently. But in order to make them look less freakishly huge, they wanted rabbits, but they needed giant rabbits. So I think it's the Flemish giant ones that are on the set of Teletubbies. And apparently, according to the cast and crew, they wouldn't stop fucking. And so they would have to redo takes all the time, and they'd have to, like, awkwardly frame things to get the fucking rabbits out of the frame. Because they're rabbits, that's kind of what they do. There you go, you all know a thing now. Let's go see if she wants more panels. It's good if you verbally prefix when Teletubby lore is coming at us. Oh, man. Fucking like rabbits. Seriously, at the 21-minute mark, what is this? The pilot, the adventure is nigh, the jade homunculus. I don't know what this is. Oh. At the 21-minute mark. What? So this is what apparently a voice I'm doing. Was it like animated? Oh no, it's just... Oh, bits are animated. That's sweet. They're animated in a very... somewhere between Castle Crashers and ripping off Zero Punctuation.
Over at January and be like, so about our equipment stipend for this magical item retrieval.
I think I like that accent. The slightly like whisper... I don't know what American accent I'm doing there, but I think I find it soothing. Yeah, back to the game.
I've decided that.
Oh my god, skip. There we go. I don't want to talk to you about that. I don't want to talk to you about any of that either. Can I give you shit? Can I just like have you hold things and say, hey, how do I make this? Oh, it's Second Wind where Yahtzee has his new show. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That's why it's called Second Wind, because Zero Punctuation. Not Zero Punctuation. The Escapist collapsed in on itself like a horrible being. Can you make this wire less coarse?
I think it will come in handy. I'll let you carry it, though.
That's not what I asked you. What about this silver scepter or this gold scepter?
Maybe it controls something. I don't know.
You're not helpful. This isn't really my voice. What about this rib cage? Do you want this?
The animal must have had a large body cavity for its size.
Okay. Wow. What if I hit you with a shovel?
No thanks. You can do the digging.
Oh, Yahtzee's in that campaign. I'm a fan of Yahtzee Croshaw. I don't know if that makes me insufferable or not. I don't know what his reputation is anymore. But, it was very famous for a while. But I quite like Yahtzee Croshaw. I haven't seen anything he's done in quite a bit. But I liked Zero Punctuation quite a bit. And I've read several of his books and enjoyed most of them. I really liked We'll Save the Galaxy for Food. That was probably my favourite. I quite liked Jam. I thought Mogworld was okay. And I didn't like Differently Morphous. I found that one aggravating for some reason. Just didn't hit the same spot for me. And I think his games are there. But I liked his other stuff. Okay, you're useless to me, aren't you? Do you want this jawbone?
The teeth are very sharp.
Cool. Lovely. That doesn't help. You're basically giving me the same input a toddler would. That's sharp. That animal must have been really big. Cool. This might be where I look up a hint, or maybe did this come with any sort of manual or hint guide or something like that? Let me go over here to wherever this is fucking installed. Games. No, I think this is GOG, so it would be like program files. GOG Galaxy games. There it is. What's this called? The Dig. There's a manual and a reference card. Here's the reference card. Oh my god. I don't need this. Sound problems and concerns. No sound. This is very technical. Hints. Okay, here we go. If you require hints or passwords, please call our hint line at 0891 333 529. Obviously.
Sorry, but we cannot connect your call. Please try again later.
Alright, well that didn't work. Okay, fine. I could send mail to CompuServe. That won't help either. There is a manual. I can load that up too. Is there any hints in the manual? Our game design philosophy. Any questions? Call our technical support. Would you like more hints? Can ask Lara. Hang on. I simply don't know how to get this fucking strange device up and running. Or how to power that door. Because those are the two sticking points. We need to either get this device, this laser pointed at this lens, or get that last door open by supplying power to it and using the wire and the silver scepters in some way.
The coarse wire
Fuck was that
might
noise?
ruin the scepter.
The gay exchange was an 0891 number. Dreya's ringing America or the gay exchange. Gay exchange. That sounds like the name of a podcast. I'm sure that could be a podcast now. Everything's a podcast. Can you stop screaming at me, you fucker? Did I miss anything in the water? I hope not. I messaged her. I wish Robbins was helping at all. I'm growing to resent Robbins. Like, I admire her for not allowing Lo in at all. However, I wish she would help more, because I'm floundering. Lo's just gonna pace back and forth for a while until he wears a rut into the floor and goes mad, and then just gets an axe and goes haywire on people. There's nothing else in here. There's just water and the cavern. Okay, that's fine. We can leave. Good to know. Let's go back here. Don't rot low. Are there one or two teammates from the beginning? There was a goatee guy. We can't access them because we're across the other side of the universe right now. What happened to the guy we realived? He ran off into the woods. Like the fucking Pied Piper got him. And now we don't know where he is. He's probably masturbating onto his fucking jewels and eating them. That's what he implied he was going to do. Now, what can I do here?
It won't do anything.
I know. Does this have anything to do with anything? That tablet might be something. Maybe this is an instruction manual. It doesn't feel like a useful one, does it? Alright, fine. A plate, can I combine plates? Ah! I forgot where we can put those plates. That's good. There's a little slot over here. There we go. Good slots get the plates. How many more of these do we need? We need 3 and we only have 2. That's very aggravating. So we need 1 more. It's probably in here. Or one of the 2 doors we can't open. And there's something with these glowing plants as well. What was this? Don't remember where this was! There's so many fucking tram stops! You're missing 1 plate. Okay, we're back here. Any plates? Can't skip this transition. Pressing escape. You little slot. Is that the etymology of that word? Because they seem related in some way. There's another strange device. And a lens. It didn't power on. Why didn't it power on when I pressed the switch? We've got the spooky cavern. With a crevice in it. Put something in the crevice. This hole was made for me. Put the wire in there. I need to smooth out the course. The wire's so coarse. It's driving me insane. I just wish it weren't so coarse.
That won't work.
It won't work.
It won't do anything.
It won't do anything.
It's indicating to the left of me.
Is it? In the crevice now? Okay. So maybe we do need to get in there. The ultimate origin of the word slut is unknown. It first appeared in Middle English as sloot. Probably just pronounced as slut, but I like sloot. With the meaning of a dirty, untidy, or slovenly woman. Oh, if only. We could only be so lucky. Even earlier, Geoffrey Chaucer used the word sluttish to describe a slovenly man. I think I remember reading that. I have the Canterbury Tales on the shelf over there. I think somebody is described as sluttish in that, which is very funny. Do we want to capture the boy from the crevice again? Like, can I... Lo, help me. Help me, Lo.
That won't work.
Mm-hmm. Sluttish needs to return as an adjective. Twitch doesn't think so. The auto mod is very mad at that.
I can't use these two things together.
Can you use anything on the crevice? Or maybe we don't have what we need to use on the crevice. Maybe we need another explosivo device.
It's indicating to the right.
I want that bracelet back, I think. It's pretty. And Jackson Brown, or whatever his name is, wants it.
It's indicating to the right.
Yeah, get it, leave. Twitch versus 1386 slurs, truly covering all the bases. Reminds me of how high heels started as a men's thing before becoming associated with women. Yes, it's a thing. Same with, I mean, tights and hose and stuff like that. They were all for men. And then they became women's things eventually.
I can see outside.
Wow, wow, wow. Wigs the color pink, yep.
It won't
I
do
believe
anything.
the thing about pink was that it was seen as like a red for babies, and red's like a strong color. And blue is for soft and kindness, so that's for women. I'd like a Regency gentleman's outfit. I mean, everybody knows the, Lara asks about the lens thing where that opens. It does not open. There's a panel on it that I can't open. Because everybody knows that image of the anime femboy, and it's like dressed like a, you know, traditional gentleman. It's like a femboy in thigh highs and stuff. And it's like, this is from here, this is from here, this is from here. Hello, Assassin, welcome. Oh, does this one open? Hang on, I never checked if this panel opened.
I can't open it.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I hate you. I can't open it. It doesn't open, it's too coarse. Open it with a shovel.
It won't accomplish anything.
And hello, Dis. You're taking the piss now. Also, whether this is our first lens. We have found 2 lenses, but I haven't been able to do anything with either of them, and I don't know what you do with them. I'm assuming some laser comes out of them.
Just needs a little adjustment.
For what? Why do you keep
Maybe
saying
needs a
that?
little more adjustment. If at first you don't succeed, it still doesn't work.
Yeah.
If at first you don't succeed. If at first you don't succeed.
I hate you, Lo. I really hate these little platitudes. Rumble, rumble. Can I go anywhere else off this edge? No. I think all that we have to access... Well, there's the crevice. If we could crack into that crevice and get my bracelet back, that would be something, but I don't know how we would ever do that. Maybe if we had explosives again, but we used the explosive in the turtle belly! Get in the tram. Whoa. Is there anything else I can interact with here? It really looks like that pixel should be pick-upable, but it isn't. Lola remarked that you growled at Lo the same way you growled at her cow self before you killed her. I assume Lo is not long for this world. If I could kill Lo, I would. More glowing plants. And he goes, wow, look at the glowing plants. Says, if something is broken, try to open it with force. She has very little time, so it's being cryptic. Oh, look at these berries. I like the berries. Let's go back out here, then. To the museum tram. Go back to the tram. Lovely. Yep, fantastic. We know the cutscenes at this point. Shut up. What do I have that could... There's also a ruined door. Is this ever going to open?
Nothing could open this door.
Nothing could open this door, except the power of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. It would be a weird turn for this game to take. But it's not impossible.
I can't open it.
It turns out that Jesus Christ was one of these aliens. Nobody ever saw it coming. He was shot from a pod down to Bethlehem. You shovel with
It
Pendle.
won't accomplish
Oh my
anything.
God, Jesus Christ. I don't think I have anything that can beat this open. I'm looking it up. Going over to here. I'm just going to type in the dig open lens panel. Maybe I'll go UHS. UHS the dig, because nothing's coming up there, because I don't even really know what to fucking type. The dig. Not your ordinary walkthrough. Okay. Attila, that's where we are. Where are all of the metal projections? How do I move the... No, we're not on that. We're on this planet. The Attila was the asteroid. The Nexus. Purple spire, orange spire, red spire, green spire, final spire. Okay. We are in... Which spire are we in? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. Weakened door. What should I do with the strange device? Take a look at the panel. There's a switch there. Try pressing it. It doesn't do much, does it? That's because pressing the switch isn't enough. You've got to get them ready first. You need to hold the button down for a while. It's still not doing anything. I'm pressing the button down. What? Hold the button down for a while. Keep holding it until the white line on the display reaches the center circle. the fuck are you talking about? Nothing's happening. But that's the strange device. Take a look at the panel on it. I can't open it.
Looks like a panel.
Looks like a panel. But what panel are you talking about, you fucker? Up one level. Is there any way I can get into the water here? What should I do about the strange device? What should I do with the strange device? And this is called the strange device. There's a switch here. Try pressing it. It doesn't do much. There are no more hints. Ah! There's no other strange device in this fucking place!
Oh no, me maps are out! Oh, look at me maps! Oh, Christ!
Just worry about your part of the game. Maggie will finish. Yeah, I wasn't going to try and help Maggie. Any way I can get into the water? Yeah, by fucking putting a bomb into the belly of a friendly turtle. Oh, Jesus Christ. This? Steam community? Yeah, but this is like a full walkthrough. Hang on. Museum Spire. How to fix the light bridge. There's no reason not to... Oh, they're just shortcuts. Oh. Use the strange device and hold down the switch to make a line form between one of the circles on the display and the shape in the middle. But it's not... That doesn't work. That doesn't do anything. Use the strange device and hold down the switch to make a line form. But I'm holding down the button. That doesn't do anything. I think it's a different one. This is the only one here! This is the purple spire! Where it says the purple spire, strange device. Purple spire! That's where we are right now. It's purple. Strange device. Hold down switch. Can I right click it? Do I need to hold it down with something?
I can't use these two things together.
I've made more progress. We've killed fucking turtles! Each light bridge has a control panel with an adjustable lens. One panel is broken. This is done by rotating several prisms. That's fine. Second and third need to be adjusted. Once the line is complete. Maybe I have to move the lens first.
If at first you don't succeed.
Let's see if that does anything. Nope. Go back again.
If at first you don't succeed.
What about you?
I can't open.
Not the right one. That made a different noise. Oh! Is that it? Oh! Museum Spire, crystal form. Okay.
It doesn't look safe to walk there.
Just try it anyway.
It doesn't look safe to walk there.
Okay. Well, I can't go anywhere else right now. But there is another panel we found. If we go this way, tram. But I think this is just Miyazaki moments. Classic Miyazaki moments rather than actually Puzzle Boy moments. if we go this way, like this is the real thing. This is not where we need to go. Were we ever able to get a tram to arrive here? I don't think so.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened there. We'll figure that out in a second, I suppose. So we need another panel. It's down this way? Yeah. This looks right. Oh, I hate that this one takes forever. Up here, use the strange device, please. But we need to adjust the lens first. Okay. Relax. Use the lens. Then go in here.
It doesn't work.
How do you know? It fucking did, you lying fucker! God, I hate Lo. It did work. It still doesn't work. I haven't pressed the button, but it doesn't work. Okay, now we've got some fast travel options, I suppose, between Spire and Museum Spire. Nice. Thanks. Nothing exploded. It must be broken.
It doesn't look safe to walk there.
I hate you. Alright, go back to this spire. Maybe, I mean, now we need to figure out, there's 2 leads here. Right, well, there's 3 leads. Open the door. What's the door? The green door. Open the green spire door. Get the tram operational. And get my bracelet from the crevice. Those are the 3 goals. Why the fuck we're doing any of this shit? It's not explained. Of all of the adventure games I've played recently, I feel like the puzzles in this are completely disconnected from the story. Like, there is no plot reason for me to be doing any of this shit. It's all completely abstract. The wire's really coarse, so we can't use it in this. Yeah, that makes sense. This is the orange spire, yes? We're in the orange spire. What does the guide say about the orange spire? Rat creature. How do I get through the locked door? There's a locked door? Oh, well the locked door. Brink's got his hand caught in the crevice. What? So we are supposed to go through the crevice. But he won't interact with the crevice at all.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna stick my hand
He just
in
says
some
that.
crack in the rock on an alien planet. Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna stick my hand in some crack in the rock on an alien planet.
I mean, I do want you to. I really want you to. I think it would be neat. Because it says it's in here. It says the rat's in here.
It's indicating to the left of me.
Like right into the crevice. Bite it open.
It won't do anything.
Reach
Yeah,
inside.
right. Like I'm gonna stick my hand in some crack in the rock on an alien planet. Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna stick my hand in some crack in the rock on an alien planet.
Alright. How do I get through the locked door? Yeah, we've already done that. Repair the door, hole in the panel, rod back in hole, replace the cover, use the panel on door. That's fine. Brink's got his hand caught in the crevice. No, he hasn't. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Like, that's... Maybe that happens later. Whatever. Maybe that's for future Dreya to worry about. What about the... Is there anything else in the purple spire? I don't think so, no. What about the The green spire. I don't think we're in the green spire yet. No, we haven't been. Red spire? Ah! Why doesn't the tram come to the nexus? The tram behind the door with the red rod appears to be broken. You'll need the tram working again before the call button will work. There's a control room inside the nexus. We know where that is. It's the crystal cavern. You can only have one door. It's the airlock, whatever. It's describing the fucking airlock. One of the crystals is dead. This is the crystal that controls the tram. You'll need to find something to put in those holes. Do I have anything that I can put in those holes? I forgot about the holes. We've got the spires, or like the scepters, hang on. We've got these, gold scepter, silver scepter, and we've got this rod. Those could be things you put in a hole. Those look rife for hole usage. Use the fast travel. You have it now, you may as well use it. Museum Spire, it's not that helpful, to be honest. It's still not any quicker to get back to the Nexus. Remember when you said playing this made you feel relaxed? Feels like another life. Oh. Get into the fucking tram, please. Got a rod right here. Ugh, let's hold it up. Is this coming at all?
What's that got to do with my knob?
Okay, we're in the Nexus. Now let's see what we can use on this hole. It's in the dark tunnel. Then we walk along here, go through the airlock into the crystal caverns. I hear some sort of friendly wail. I feel like my brain is turning to sludge. And then you use the glowing panel over here. And I remember there were some holes. Now. Hole. Try the rod. Oh, they're diglets! Okay. Sliding crystal. Is that changing color at all? Like, we need to... This is a desiccated vestigial crystal. We need to reactivate it, I assume.
It's where all the crystals meet.
Oh, they love it there. Hurry, you'll become a butterfly. What do you want? Is there anything on this tablet? Nope. Nope. It's like when when you get a new job and they chuck you on the work floor and don't train you. I mean, I like that aspect, to be honest. I like that it feels weird and alien. But, like, I would like some sort of visual feedback here. Like, maybe this getting lighter or something. Or maybe it is. There maybe is the lightest? Or it might just be reflections.
It's where all the crystals meet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's where all the
what the
crystals
fuck
meet.
did I just do?
It's where all the crystals meet.
I just turned them all
It's where
off.
all the crystals meet. It's where all the crystals meet. It's where all the crystals
Oh
meet.
God, what did I do? Okay, now that one's on. Why? Why is that
It's
one
where
on?
all the crystals meet.
Why are they all off except that one now? I don't know what happened!
It's where all the crystals...
It's where all the crystals meet! Why is it off again? Clicking it doesn't do anything.
It's where all the crystals meet.
It's where all the crystals meet.
It's where all the crystals...
What are you talking about? None of the crystals are lighting anymore. None of them do anything now.
Crystals meet. It's where all the crystals meet.
Why does that light up? And why are they not lighting up now?
It's where all the crystals meet.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my fucking god.
It's where all the crystals meet.
I think they do represent the 5 spires, but this is meant to control the trams for them. Like, these are meant to be basically the tram stations and the power, right? But all of these were on except this one, and now none of them are on, and briefly this one was on and the rest were off, and I don't know why. What happens if I exit? Does it reset? No! So we have no power to anything now!
It's where all the crystals meet. It's where all the crystals meet.
Stop saying that!
I can't
For
use
fuck's
these two things
sake.
together. I can't use these two things together.
They're all, I think we've broken it forever. I don't know what happens. I can't even figure out how we interacted with it to turn them on and off. Because I'm clicking on them, and it's a point and click game. Clicking on them doesn't do anything. Clicking on them makes them, like, you can sort of select them like that. You can see the color change a little. But, like... And the colors, like... When you have this one selected, I can brighten or dim the colors on it. Like that. Okay. Then select this. Do I have to turn them each one on manually? By selecting this, for instance, and trying to see where it gets brightest. Oh! Looks like we made it.
Yahoo! Whoa! Yahoo! Woohoo! Yeah!
The tram! I fixed your infrastructure, fuckers. Oh, I'm so upset. We're in big pause now. It was all the crystals wanting to meet. Oh. Dreams can come true. Which fucking, don't play inspiring fucking John Williams ass music at me, I hate it. Feel like I'm in an E.T. knockoff. Which door was openable? Was it you? Yes, this was where the tram wasn't working. Well, now the tram is working. I assume. Please don't. Please just let the button work. Hey! Trem! Trem orb! Oh, we only had to blow up one turtle to get here. I hope everyone feels good about that. But we killed it multiple times through the power of alien magic. Getting the orb, get shot off wherever this brings you. The red spire, because I think this was the red or rod that we used to get in here. Oh, didn't we also have to find out where all the crystals met? Oh, it's beautiful. Not really. Has Brink decomposed yet? Hopefully he's been swallowed by something. Not in a vor way, but in like an unpleasant way. Although a vor might be unpleasant. I think it depends on the vor. Oh, it's very pretty. This is more purple than red. We must be in the purple rod. Pause has soured you on the aesthetic. Like, when it comes to vor, are you supposed to crunch down? Or is that like a subset of vor? Because that doesn't sound fun. There's a path. Oh, this is very pretty. There's a weird spindly tree. I like the weird spindly tree. Spire base, or up the path, or a stone plate.
I can't move this thing with my bare hands. It's half buried in dirt and rubble.
Well, maybe dig it out with a shovel.
Let's see if this plate...
Hey! I thought they were metal plates before. This might be something different, I don't know. What did we just get?
Could this be some sort of burial chamber?
I thought... that might have been the wind. I was sure that was some sort of Nazgul or fell beast.
It's a roughly carved hole in the wall.
Cylinder?
What purpose could this have had?
Cylinder. Push it.
It's a roughly carved hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall.
What
Put a
purpose
jaw
could
in
this
it.
won't do anything.
Put a tusk in it.
It won't accomplish anything.
Okay, well, be like that then. Well, we know where a grave is, I suppose. Everything I've unwillingly seen has been about being swallowed whole and being squeezed down the esophagus. I'm sure I have some sort of cursed vor video somewhere. Went to like miscellaneous nonsense. Do I have any like... I'm sure I found some like... I send it to people to annoy them sometimes. I'm sure I have some sort of video of like a Dalmatian, like Anthro-Dalmatian being eaten by a wolf or something. I'm sure. It's okay. No, don't worry about it. Why are people not willing to learn? It might be on my phone. Hang on. I'm sure it's somewhere. It's one of those things you send to like your friends who you want to annoy on WhatsApp. Albums. Movies? Is it anywhere here? There it is! I found it! Oh. Share with myself via WhatsApp. So I can access it on the desktop. It's only 9 megabytes. The world's so efficient nowadays. No. Oh. Oh God.
Look your dad. His big name is fucking ringing.
Do you get chomped at any point, or is it just like a quick swallow thing? Or is it just a loop? Oh, there we go. No, I don't think they're using teeth. I think it's kind of slipping past the teeth rather than being actually chomped there. I don't think I've ever gotten this far in the video before. I love that little tummy thing there. This is so fucking bleak. Oh, cat ears as punishment. Shocking. There we go. Wonderful. I basically just send myself stuff on this to annoy people or like use as desktop backgrounds. Like, has this been a desktop background before? This? Maybe I've cut this and made it into something. I'm not sure. My own messages to myself are all horrible things. It's just one of those things I don't get, like feet. Yeah, I agree. I just fundamentally don't really understand vor. I don't know what you're meant to get out of it. Not saying it's a bad thing. Oh, this rocks! Why do I have this and why hasn't it been some sort of background? That's just a fun, cool time. Future cool. Look at his guitar! No, that's a bass. Look at the bassist! Oh! He's so cute. Right, anyway, back there. Oh, it's Future Cole, no! Dino Band is incredibly tame for you. Anyway, let's go. Oh, this is where the wet mouth hens was from! I sent it to myself ages ago. I've got the wet mouth. Everybody loves the wet mouth hens. People left the stream, I think, when I showed wet mouth hens. Wet mouth hens. Okay, I also kind of hate wet mouth hens. Anything but that. Right, back here, and we'll load back up the game, I suppose, while we're here. Should probably play more of the video game. Feet hair. Stop taking out your annoyance on all of us. Let's look at the path. What was this? Was that all with the plate? Did we get a plate? No. That was just a covering of a tomb, I suppose. Fine. Oh god, it would hurt to untangle all that hair. There's some kinks or fetishes or, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, that I do think that. I think of practicality. One of them, like I mentioned earlier, was the big breasts. Whenever I see anyone with large milkers, I'm like, oh, your poor back. Like that must, and you can't probably sleep on your tummy. That's like one of life's great joys. It's like, you must be miserable. Unless you're into it, I don't know. Is that enough?
Uh-oh. Looks like the warranty must have run out on this light bridge.
Is it broken? Do I just have to adjust the lens, or do I have to use a panel? Stop going into it! Oh!
I can't open it.
I can't open it. What about with a shovel?
It won't accomplish.
Alright, fine. Use the lens then. Now try it again. I don't really like this mechanic that much. Nope. Back out. My skin has crawled away and moved country. This stream shouldn't be allowed anymore.
Okay, so maybe it needs a little more adjustment.
Were there lightning rod for gamer rage? None of those things were that bad. Yippee! So it wasn't broken, you were just being a little prick about it. Cool. Well, now we have fast travel there. Lovely, we can get back and forth, even without the trams. Or we can go in a big cave. Ooh, bat! Oh, little Alamel bat! That's cute. There's bat creatures up there. Can we look at them? Have them as friends? Squish them?
Are up on the ceiling. What do I have that can reach clear up there?
Now, Lo, why the fuck would you even want to? Like, why? Why would you bother? Why do you just want to, like, throw rocks at things or whatever?
The bat things are up on the ceiling. What do I have that can reach clear up there?
You could throw rocks, or a bone, or that wire as a whip.
That won't reach.
If you say so, then fuck off over to the platform.
Here you are, Brink.
Oh, we found German boy! Oh, you found my gun cave, my literal gun cave.
I was busy.
I was
Trying
charging my
to concentrate
crystals.
on my work. I don't have time for interruptions.
In other words, you want me to go away.
Those
Yeah.
are the right words. Go
Obviously.
away.
I don't like you. I'm young and dumb and full of cum. Actually, I'm not dumb. I'm so smart, but I am full of cum. Did I talk to him at all? Where's my... Oh, my cursor has disappeared. There we go. Lovely. Do you have any more metallic plates for me?
I found a bunch of these metal plates. When
That's
we've got
good. Now
them
go
all,
play
maybe
with
we
them.
can go home. You remember home, don't you, Brink? Earth, family, friends, food.
You're doing very well, Commander Lowe. By all means, go find the rest of the metal plates. Go quickly. Go now.
What a rude little German boy. This German has just been in a cave of crystals all this time alone, apparently. I thought you were going to be my big lunk boy, like just following me around when I whistle. We could have gotten you a collar and put you in a cage or something. I thought that was going to be your purpose, but no, you had to get all weird and sort of, you know, J.O. crystally about it.
Maggie's work on data retrieval is going well.
Is
Then
it?
Go talk to Maggie about it.
I wonder how good this German accent is. No, that's me. Easy mistake to make.
With all your newfound brilliance, Brink, can you make any sense out of this?
I don't know who's
I
playing
don't have
this man.
time to analyze every meaningless bit of debris you pick up and carry around with you, Commander Lowe.
Come on, Law.
I'm worried that these life crystals may have side effects.
The only side effect is the envy of people who haven't used them.
Have you used more of them?
Their
I'm full
effect
of
on
them.
Health and intelligence increases with each use.
What about their effect on sanity?
These life crystals are the most important technology ever created. They are the answer to everything.
Going a little bit Peter Lorre there. Oh, I'm using them like my ovipositor. I'm full of them. My belly is so round and I feel so healthy. Any more ghost sightings?
I don't know what you're doing right now, Brink, but those ghosts had things they wanted us to do, and we need to get home. And you're not doing either one.
What I'm
Well,
doing
boy,
is more
howdy.
important. But I'll never accomplish anything while I have incessant interruptions.
I've been watching a little bit of King of the Hill recently, and Lo feels like a side character from that sometimes. Just his folksy tones. Alright, have you seen those strange light bridges too?
These light bridges link the spires. It's a lot faster than using the trams.
I'm so happy for you.
What a bitch! Alright, bye. Fuck you too. Ooh, there's a view. Of what? I don't know. Am I gonna get pushed in a second? What was that? I can look down. I have no idea what it wants me to do that. I don't have mouse control there. New King of the Hill? No, because I've never seen any King of the Hill, so it would be wasted on me. So I've been watching I believe it's from the 90s. When did it come out? Like 97? Something like that? Maybe even earlier? 93? I don't know anything about the new one. Is it being well received? But Emma was like, neither of us liked King of the Hill in the bits and pieces we saw when we were kids, because it's not a kids show and it's for boring middle-aged people. And she was like, we're boring middle-aged people. Maybe we'll like King of the Hill now. And it's fine. Bits have aged. I would say the bit that's aged most dramatically is the use of a white guy playing a stereotypical Asian man. But parts of it are funny and gentle and nice. But that one is a sticking point. The fact that a middle-aged white man is playing a guy called Khan and then a name that's intentionally hard to pronounce. It's a little hard to get past that in those episodes when it's very obvious, because they're not trying to do a good accent. Oh, did I just turn it off? No, don't turn it off. Turn it back on. Why would you be able to turn it off? What would be the point of that? We can go here and back it.
If at first you don't succeed...
Why did you move the lens?
It still doesn't work.
What's wrong with you?
If at first you don't succeed...
I wanted you to go on the bridge, not just fucking mess things up.
Don't succeed.
Oh. Nope. The actor of the German boy is Steve Bloom, who's been in tons of stuff. I recognize the name. I don't know exactly what he's been in, but Steve Bloom sounds familiar.
Doesn't work.
He's in Mass Effect 2 and Cowboy Bebop. Wolverine in Wolverine and the X-Men, which I've never heard of. But yeah, I know the name Steve Bloom.
If at first you don't succeed...
I've watched Cowboy Bebop once or twice. I remember thinking it was alright, but I was very young, so maybe I'd like it or dislike it now. Bright light, there we go, we can go across. Now where do we need to go next? I suppose the next thing would be back to base. Tomb Spire, Museum Spire, Spire. We can't get into this door yet, or this door. They're both kind of collapsed. So it's all about opening that last door, really. Or interacting with the tomb. And the hole.
It's a roughly carved hole in the wall.
Use the tablet on it.
It won't do anything.
Won't do anything. Okay, fine. It should probably end soon anyway. You claim you don't like anime, right? I generally fairly despise anime. But occasionally, I always try to give it a chance. Every couple of years, I will try out an anime. And sometimes it's good, often it's very bad. The last anime I watched, I believe, was... What was the last anime I watched? It's not Akira, is it? Last anime I watched might have been Akira. Which is very bad. Don't kill me. Don't find me and kill me, but it's bad. It's not a good movie. Oh god, they're gonna kill me. Put Little Boston in hole. But there's some animes I've really liked. Like I said, I think I liked Cowboy Bebop, but I can't remember. Like Your Name. I like one or two of the Studio Ghiblis. Akira is amazing because the art was meticulously done. Akira looks very beautiful. As a story, you can tell that it was something that was like 800 or 900 pages that was chopped to fucking oblivion. It's basically like a Michael Bay movie, but for weebs. Like, it's dumb, pseudo-philosophical bullshit with lots of explosions, but the explosions look fantastic, and it's mainly yelling. It's a really fucking annoying movie, to be totally honest. I know I'm in the minority, that's fine, I'm okay with that. Let me check one more hint here and see if I can figure out how the hell we get through that door. The dig, the nexus. How do I open the door with the alcove next to it? Is that the one I'm looking for? No, that's the one with the metal plates. Okay. How do I get all these doors with the panels next to them open? What about the other one? How do I get the power working again? No, I need to get the power. Oh, how do I get the power to that door? That's the hint. That's the one I want from. Cue me to remind Dreya to watch Perfect Blue. Is that the one from Paprika? Did you play BioShock 2? I haven't played... No, I haven't played BioShock 1. I was thinking of BioForge, the game we were looking at very early in the stream. I've played BioShock 1, but I've never finished it. I've never enjoyed myself enough in BioShock to finish the game, even though I've tried playing it like 4 times. I own like the remastered version and the original and stuff like that. Every time I play it, I go, this is fine, and then about halfway through I go, I'm done. I've played BioShock Infinite and finished it, and I've never played BioShock 2. Maybe I should. Maybe I'd like it. Although I think that's the one that nobody likes, but maybe I'm wrong. Notice the sparks on the floor. The power conduit has been damaged. Yep, he already told me that. You can probably use those sparks to provide power. Yep. You should have already found something that will help you carry electricity. Those spires, they were like batteries. Remember the wire from the alien ship? We also have that, yes. Use that to provide power from the panel. But there's no way to attach a wire to the panel. I hate the way these... I'll show you which way these hints are doing. This is how the hints work on UHS, which is my preferred hint system because it leads you to be like, you know, figure it out yourself. It's nice. But sometimes they're just annoying. Like, use the wire to provide power to the panel. I reveal another hint and it says, there's no way to provide power to the panel, you idiot. There might be something behind the panel. Do I have to prise the panel open? Is there a new YouTube video coming? There was one on Wednesday, and there should be one on Saturday or Sunday as well. So yes. You shovel with panel?
It won't accomplish anything.
What do you mean it won't accomplish anything?
Maybe the combination is right, but there's
I
something
know it's
wrong with
right.
the control
There's
panel.
something behind the panel.
Maybe it isn't getting any power.
I know it's not getting any power. We figured this out. Sealed door, panel. I can't look behind the shrubbery. Look behind the panel. There is no behind the panel. Use wire with panel.
There's nothing to attach it to.
There's nothing to attach it to. Use it with sealed door.
It won't accomplish anything.
Give me another hint. My brain is turning to jelly. All you need is something to help you pry off the panel. The shovel has worked on everything else. The tusk?
Let's see if we can pry the cover
Fuck
off.
you. The tusk has been useless up until this, and the shovel has... Every panel we've come across, the shovel has easily taken off when we've needed it. I hate you.
Yeah, it's a corroded mess in here. Some of the connections have been broken, but it's not getting any power.
Oh, I'm clasping my hand quite tightly. Okay. Wire from sparks.
Always attach the jumper cables to the dead battery first.
Alright, put them in the panel. Oh, we're finally using this wire. Yeah, I don't know how he expects to use this when the wires are so coarse. These wires are so coarse, they'll damage everything if I use them on these smooth crystals. They're so coarse.
Let's see if we can get something flowing from this broken conduit on the floor. If I don't electrocute myself in the
God, I hope you
process.
do. You'd probably just be into it.
I should have been an electrician.
Well, buy wire. Hey! Okay. Whispering alright to low was as sinister and actually quite scary as I've ever seen you. We're in a door. Oh, thank Christ, it's a new area. Oh, I need a plate. Could you give me a plate, please? I'm desperately looking for plates. Please, sir, plates. That's back to the Nexus, that's fine. Every time I read the word Nexus, I just think of Nexus mods, but that's just me. I wish someone would tell us where all the crystals meet. This doesn't feel like a tram track that's usable. Maybe it is, that's fine. Okay. Luckily the rubble doesn't impede the orb. What new sights and sounds will we experience here? It looks basically the same as all of them, that's fine. I can't see myself. That's fine, I suppose. Can you get out of the way? Okay, just go out on the edge. That's a bold cinematic choice. Woo! Look at this fancy spire. I like that music. It's very... I was about to say Hans Zimmer, but then I just said I liked it, so it can't be Hans Zimmer. Time is alright. I don't know what I'm looking at, really. This is going a tiny bit HR geegery. Anything I can look at? A nest! There's apparently a nest there. Oh, I can move the camera. Yeah, go in the nest. Why not? Get out immediately. Look at what's behind you. There's some sort of horrible giant spider boys.
Creepy as the forest behind my house when I was a kid.
Did you get weaponed? There's a grate there. Is that a grate? Is that what you think that is?
It looks like a grate sealing something off.
If you say so. Screen is cut off. Hang on. Go over there. No, seems fine. There's always those black bars at the sides. This is an odd resolution this game runs at. It's not 4:3. It's not 16:9. It's somewhere in the middle. You have to rebuild a dead spider now.
It looks like a grate sealing something
Sealing
off.
something off. I scrolled down without realizing. Shut up. Oh! Ugh. You know what happened there? Nothing in the game scared me. My arm did a weird click. My elbow did a weird click in the joint. And that spooked me. And I went, so really, who's allowed to make fun of you? Of who? I'm resting my arm against a... right now, I'm resting my arm like this against a can that's on my desk, as if it's an armrest. And my elbow just bent in a weird way. And went click. And I went, where the fuck am I? Am I meant to flood this area by moving this grate? It's where your arm crystals... Ooh! Okay, well, apparently. But will this... okay. Approaching 30. I am. I might need to weigh this down with something. Like a rib cage. No. Boston flow, ugh.
Water is pouring through that hole at a tremendous rate.
What if I just stand here for a while and just drown all those obviously dangerous spider creatures? We shouldn't judge, they could be friendly. Don't drown them just yet. It's fine. We've only seen a mysterious shadow. It's okay. Oh, and a lovely blue beach. I don't really like the beach, so I don't like this very much, but it's something. There doesn't appear to be anything I can do on the beach, so maybe it isn't something. There's nothing to interact with on the beach. It's just like a nice beach, I guess. In case you were playing this game and you want to just relax for a while. Unless I can move over here. Nope, it is just like a nice beach. Okay, bye. Really? Is there any, like, plates? I'm scouring the screen for pixels. Nope, just back to the falls. Alright. We need to get you an actual armrest. No. Falls source. Back to the nest. Can I drag this open? Can I use the shovel on it?
I can't use these two things
No,
together.
apparently not. I love the triangle door. It's so satisfying. Okay, well, the spider's gone. Can we go anywhere else in here? Chekhov's beach, surely. Oh, maybe it makes us old. And there's a pit. Of course there's a pit. With little bat and or rat babies. Keep walking towards the opening, I suppose. Oh, it's very pretty. I like it here. I like the vines. Oh, no, I don't know what you want from me here. We've used all our rods. We might need a new rod. No! Okay, that's back to the pit. There's an opening. And maybe something over here as well. Sorry, I said I was going to stop playing. It's been like 4.5 hours and I just kept playing. I like this game. Even when it's got a really dumb plot and irritating characters, I like these types of games. I just like wandering around this world. This might be my favorite room so far, just in terms of visuals. Like, this is really nice, and I love that water. That is some beautiful pixel art water. Just the lighting. Oh, it's very pretty. Oh, and it's a strange device! Don't know why I lapsed into my nerd voice. Oh my gosh, it's a strange device. Okay, not active.
Another broken light bridge.
Is it broken, or are you just a wimp who doesn't want to touch the lens? The game is lovely once the puzzles leave. Yeah. Nope.
Another broken light bridge.
Stop saying that. It's going to get annoying if you do it every time. Do it again.
Okay, so maybe it needs a little more
Yeah,
adjustment.
shut up. What? Oh, the panel's open.
So this is what's in the guts of these machines.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, it's a light puzzle. Okay. The light's originating from this thing. And I assume all these crystals need to be lit up. Oh, Jesus, no. Maybe this one? And then this? Well, that's lighting up all the white crystals. But not nearly enough of them. That lights up that, but not enough of that. Try and aim for this one. Go here. Go here. Go here. No. This might be clicking around hours. What if I try this one? Then... because we need to light up at least 1 + 1 of these. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. What about you? You might do it. I mean, that... well, that lights up all the crystals. That lights up these 3. So is that enough? Like, that lights up the 3 colored ones. I'm just gonna fiddle with this. It still doesn't work.
Something wrong.
Okay, at least you gave me stuff. Maybe all the crystals need to be lit up. Not just, like, the colored ones. That doesn't do anything now. Oh my god. I'm so angry at this puzzle. I hate this kind of puzzle. Especially when it's so much to keep track of. Like, it seems to be different depending on which light source hits it, which directions they'll go. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what happens if I do it down here? Like, what can that hit? That can hit most of these, and then if I switch that... That's everything but this one. Okay, no, that's everything. That's all of them lit up. Please let that be the answer, to light up all of them.
Another broken light bridge. It still doesn't work. Must be something wrong inside the control panel. If at first you don't succeed.
Is it meant to be like... just the red crystal? Lit up? Because it's red? We're in the red quadrant, or are we in purple right now? So it would be like red and blue, maybe? Or... Oh, now all of them are pointed at red. Point green to green? Is that a thing? Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, this is shooting out red boys. This is shooting out blue boys. This is shooting out green boys. But then it's no longer matching. Fuck me! I mean, that's a nightmare, if that's the thing. You were like 2 clicks away and then fucked it? I don't fucking know what I'm doing! I'm literally just clicking. I've been live for like 4 or 5 hours. This is red. This needs to go to red. This is blue. Nope, that then disconnects red. Now that's green. So it needs to go to green. This is now green. This is now blue. This is now red. Fuck you! I'm not doing this. Go away. Like, that's too annoying. Green, red, blue. But that doesn't work. We know that doesn't work. Blue is going to blue, red's going to red, green's going to green. But that doesn't work. That doesn't do anything. Because these aren't lit either. It said, oh, it's broken. Oh, it's all broken. Like a biscuit, it's all broken. Then that goes to blue. But now green needs to go to green.
Pretty impressive for someone who never took a class in alien physics.
How do you know this is working, you fucker? Whatever. Light bridge activated. I only nearly rage quit like twice. Well, now we have Map Spire. Where was Map Spire? This is Map Spire, apparently. We have Museum Spire, Spire, and Tomb Spire. I don't know what makes this Map Spire. Maybe this is meant to be a map? But I don't know what to do with you yet. We don't have information we need. That's the opening. Okay, well... down in the hole. I guess this is where I should save. We should go out on top for now, right? Because it's not always that feeling. Oh, there's an opening over there. Oh, there's a strange field, is there?
A kind of light that's just on the edge of existence.
Fuck you, Lo. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
A kind of light that's just on the edge of existence.
What the hell do you mean by that?
It won't accomplish anything.
Right, we're gonna save there. What a weird observation. Control F5. Save. And do new save called Edge of Existence. Perfect. Lovely. Someone has smeared special effects all over this rock. What a nightmare of a game. I'm enjoying it, but I feel like my brain has turned to a soft cheese. I don't know if I'm able to function anymore. I feel ill, so I'm going to leave it now. Quit. Oh, even with the use of some hints, that was Christ. Save name for when the puzzles took your sanity. Oh, my saves have been synced with the cloud. Oh, I've heard of Lost Eden. I might own this somewhere. This is another thing I was thinking of looking up for the channel. I think this is where dinosaurs talk to you. Yeah. It's like an adventure game where dinosaurs talk to you and go like, "Hey, I'm a dinosaur! How are you doing?"
Ah, Prince Adam, it's a great honor to meet you.
I think I saw that exact clip and went, yeah, I need to play this video game at some point.
Adam, my son.
Yeah, great. Oh god, that was made for you. 1995 in only 4 hours. Ooh. Right. Thank you, everybody, for watching the show. I will be live again tomorrow. Maybe Emma will be on tomorrow as well. She might be free, so you might get a double Emma week. We might do more, what's it called? Whatever that game is. Black Mirror 2. Limbo of the Lost. That is on the list of Twitch games at some point. I don't know when, but at some point. So we'll get some more Darren action tomorrow. In the meantime, go watch the latest YouTube video at !YouTube to find that. You can go to !links as well to find other stuff that I'm on. Thank you as always for any bits or subs or follows or anything that came in during the stream. It'll be a fun time, and just go whatever you want to do for the rest of the evening. You're free now. Bye!
Oh, thanks. You really are a cunt.